here on senior night. Here in just a couple minutes, just want to let everyone know that we will be conducting our senior night activities, and Mr. David Weeks will take it over from there. So stay tuned here in just a minute or so, and we'll get started.
To welcome you to tonight's senior night festivities. Tonight we honor the commitment of our seniors and their parents toward Edward Lee McClain High School and their fall season programs. And now let's meet our McClain High School class of 2024. First, our seniors from the football team. Caden Penwell. Caden is being escorted by his father and mother, Keith and Vanessa Penwell, along with his siblings, Kendall and Camden. After high school, Caden plans to attend college to pursue a degree in kinesiology and plans to play college baseball. Caden Penwell. Our next senior, Jaden Allison. Jaden is being escorted by his mother, Janelle Allison, his father, Jason Allison, and brothers, Jansen and Jace Allison. After graduation, Jaden plans to attend the University of Cincinnati to pursue a degree in computer science, cyber security. Jaden Allison. Our next senior, Gunnar Bodie. Gunnar is being escorted by Denise and Greg Bodie, his mom and dad. After high school, Gunnar plans to go to Ohio State University Agricultural Technical Institute to study turf management. Gunnar Bodie. Our next senior, Max Eikenberry. Max is being escorted by his parents, Tom and Elena Eikenberry. When high school is over, Max plans to attend college and to pursue a degree in the business field. Max Eikenberry. Our next senior, Xavion Pearson. Xavion is being escorted by his mom, Stephanie Piet. And upon graduation from high school, Xavion plans to go to school to become an engineer. Xavion Pearson. Our next senior, Andrew Potts. Andrew is being escorted by his dad, Jason Potts, his mom, Connie Potts, and his sister, Aubrey Potts. After finishing at McClain, Andrew plans to attend college and to pursue a degree in cybersecurity. Andrew Potts. Our next senior recognized this evening, Eldon Scott. Eldon is being escorted by his dad, Frankie Scott, his stepmom, Kimberly Scott, and his grandpa, Franklin Scott. After high school, Eldon plans to join the United States Marine Corps and then to run his own mechanic shop. Eldon Scott. Our next senior, Cade Sponsel. Cade is being escorted by Ray and Melissa Sponsel, his father and mother, as well as his brother, Noah. After graduating from McClain, Cade plans to attend Oklahoma State University, where he will major in animal science and minor in agribusiness on a pre-vet course to graduate with a doctorate in veterinary medicine. Cade Sponsel. Our next senior, Drake Stapleton. Drake is being escorted by his mom, Jamie Stapleton, and Maddie Stapleton. Upon graduation, Drake plans to continue his education and study history education. Drake Stapleton. Next, we recognize Seth Weller. Seth is being escorted by his parents, Jeff and Jamie Weller. After graduating from high school, Seth plans on attending college to earn a degree in mechanical engineering. Seth Weller. Next, we recognize our senior cheerleaders. Jacqueline Bolander. Jacqueline is being escorted by her parents, Tim and Kelly Bolander, along with her sister, Brooklyn Bolander. When her time at McClain is over, Jacqueline plans to attend Ohio University to pursue a degree in nursing and hopes to one day become a pediatric nurse. Jacqueline Bolander. Gracie Bowers. Gracie is being escorted by her father, Dale Bowers, her mother, Amber Bowers, and brother, Gage Bowers. After she graduates, Gracie plans to attend Ohio University and to major in business and minor in marketing. Gracie Bowers. Our next senior, Khadijah Coleman. Khadijah is being escorted by her mother, Kamika Coleman, and her father, Angel Luciano. After high school, Khadijah plans on continuing her education in the dental field and traveling to new places. Khadijah Coleman. Kimber Cooper. Kimber is being escorted by her parents, Dana and Jason Cooper, and her sister, Chloe. After graduation, Kimber is going to finish her remaining credits at Southern State Community College and to continue her studies in sonography. Kimber Cooper. Our next senior is Myra Hafer. Myra is being escorted by her grandmother, Mary Hafer, her grandfather, Bob Hafer, and her sister, Michaela Hafer. Upon graduation, Myra plans to study phlebotomy and then to later become a licensed nurse practitioner. Myra Hafer. Presley Patterson. Presley is being escorted by her mother, Shanda Patterson, her father, Josh Patterson, and her sister, Jocelyn Patterson. After high school, Presley plans to attend the University of Cincinnati and to study ultrasonography. Presley Patterson. Our next senior, Serenity Renee Wright. Renee is being escorted by her mother, Jessica Wright, her father, Randy Wright, and her sister, Emma Wright. After graduating with her cosmetology license, Renee plans to go on to college with a major in education to become a cosmetology instructor. Serenity Renee Wright. And now we recognize our senior Tigerettes. Sierra Barton. Sierra is being escorted by her mom, Shannon Barton, and her dad, Chris Barton. After graduating, Sierra plans to attend college and to further her education. Sierra Barton. Kira Baxley. Kira is being escorted by Tyla and Marion Baxlaw, her mom and dad. After high school, Kira plans to attend Ohio University Chillicothe and to major in business management. Kira Baxlaw. Brooke Black. Brooke is being escorted by her father, Richard Black, and her mother, Brandy Black. Upon graduation, Brooke plans to further her education and to work in the medical field. Brooke Black. Allie Flowers. Allie is being escorted by her mother, Debbie Flowers, her father, Todd Flowers, and her brother, Cale Flowers. Once finished with high school, Allie plans to continue her education at college, where she will study analytics in business and a minor in Spanish. Allie Flowers. Our next senior, Caitlin Jett. Caitlin is being escorted by Stacy and Mark Newkirk, her mom and stepdad, Dave and Michelle Jett, her dad and stepmom, and her brothers David and Drayden Jett. After graduation, Caitlin plans to attend college to become an orthodontist. Caitlin Jett. Luca Matisic. Luca is escorted this evening by her mother, Molly McNutt. After finishing high school, Luca plans to attend college and is considering studying something in the medical field. Luca Matisic. Our next senior is Chloe Schweitzer. Chloe is being escorted by her mom, Christy Schweitzer, and her dad, Ryan Schweitzer. After high school, Chloe plans to attend college and to major in psychology and to eventually become a substance abuse counselor. Chloe Schweitzer. Our next senior is Elena Joy Unger. Elena is being escorted by her mother, Rhonda Murray, and her father, Matt Unger. When finished at McClain, Elena plans to attend the University of Cincinnati to become an occupational therapist. Elena Joy Unger. Abby Wise. Abby is being escorted by Miranda Wise and Eric Wise, her mother and father. After graduating high school, Abby plans to attend Ohio University and to major in education. Abby Wise. Reagan Wisecup. Reagan is being escorted by her mother, Charity Smith, her father, Greg Wisecup, and her stepfather, Jeff Smith. After high school, Reagan plans to attend the University of Cincinnati to earn a degree in business and to also earn her realtor's license. Reagan Wisecup. Next, we have our senior majorettes. Skylar Mazo. Skylar is being escorted by Charlotta Ball, her mother, as well as her sister, Mitzi Ball. After graduation, Skylar plans to attend the University of Kentucky to earn a bachelor's degree in biology. Skylar Mazo. Addison Smith. Addison is being escorted by her mother, Monica Smith, and her father, Will Smith. Addison is currently undecided on her plans after high school. Addison Smith. And now we recognize our senior band members. Caitlin is being escorted by Charles Adams, her father. After high school, Caitlin plans on attending college to pursue a bachelor's degree for secondary education. Caitlin Adams. Our next senior, Wednesday Adams. Wednesday is being escorted by her stepmother, Bethany Adams. After her time at McClain is done, Wednesday plans to enter the trades in pursuit of a career in the electrical field. Wednesday Adams. Lillian Bateman. Lillian is being escorted by her father, Matthew Bateman, her mother, Julia Bateman, and sister, Wren Bateman. Upon graduation, Lillian plans to go to college to obtain a music performance degree and then to play her instrument for the rest of her life. Lillian Bateman. Our next senior, Havana Foster. Havana is being escorted by her dad, Charles Foster, her mom, Pauline Foster, and sister, Catherine Foster, along with her brother, Ocean Marshall. After high school, Havana plans to go into the workforce and then to attend college in the future. Havana Foster. Gregory Grooms. Greg is being escorted by his mom, Donna Oppie. When finished at McClain, Gregory plans to attend college to earn a degree in software engineering. Gregory Grooms. Our next senior, Alina Hammond. Alina is being escorted by her mom, Teresa Hammond, and grandpa, Cherry Kaiser. Upon graduation, Alina wants to attend college, but is currently unsure of what major to pursue a degree in. Alina Hammond. Our next senior is Dixie Johnson. Dixie is being escorted by her mom, Michelle Johnson, and her dad, Brian Johnson. When high school is over, Dixie plans to attend Ohio University for health science in athletic training. Dixie Johnson. Bryland Kinsey. Bryland is being escorted by Amber Kinsey, his mom, as well as his dad, Edward Kinsey. Once finished with high school, Bryland plans to go to college to pursue a degree in music education and to become a band director. Bryland Kinsey. Our next senior, Mary Myers. Mary is being escorted by her parents, Jim and Teresa Myers, along with her brother, James Myers. After graduating high school, Mary plans to enter the workforce. Mary Myers. Nathan Anesco. Nathan is being escorted by his father, Ed Anesco, and his mother, Jenny Morgan. When his time at McClain is over, Nathan plans to seek employment in baking or food services. Nathan Anesco. Veronica Sue Owens. Veronica is being escorted by her dad, Jeremy Owens, and her grandma, Carolyn Owens. After graduating, Veronica plans to go to college for accounting and then to attend law school. Veronica Sue Owens. Our next senior, Abigail Seitz. Abigail is being escorted by her mother, Amy Rayburn, her stepfather, Joshua Bush, and her father, Donald Seitz. When high school is over, Abigail plans to go to college for computer science and hopes to someday work as a cybersecurity specialist for the United States government. Abigail Seitz. Nakaya Smith. Nakaya is being escorted by her father, Joshua Smith, and her grandmother, Alma Shoemaker. Upon graduation, Nakaya plans to attend college and to obtain a degree in zoology and botany. Nakaya Smith. Alexis West. Alexis is being escorted by Paul and Melissa West, her father and mother. After high school, Alexis plans to attend Ohio University, majoring in music education, and to hopefully be a member of the Marching 110. Alexis West. The McClain Athletic Department would like to thank these student athletes and their parents for all that they've given to their programs over the years. Those countless hours working on your craft, the drives to and from games and practices, and all of the sacrifices that have been made over the last 4 years are so very much appreciated. We've enjoyed watching you play and perform for the Purple and Gold. And thank you, seniors. We wish you the very best of luck in whatever your futures may hold.
And welcome back, everybody, to McClain Field. We just wrapped up our senior night festivities just a few short minutes ago. I'm going to be your host tonight. One more game this season, Nate Luke, and I'm here again joined with my good buddy, Mark Beal.
That's right. Where else would you rather be? I definitely don't want to be. It's getting a little chilly, a little wet outside. I'm happy to be in the press box.
I was just about to say, I'm happy to be up in the press box. We got the windows shut tonight.
Yeah.
We are nice and comfy, cozy. I can't say the rest for everyone else.
As I look at jackets and blankets, say it's a football Friday kind of night.
Football Friday night in October. It's a balmy 54 degrees right now, sun setting.
These white jerseys are going to be a little brown towards the evening. You can see some good mud out there on the field. It's this is a football weather kind of game.
And it seems like, I'm not going to say every year or even every other year, but it seems like the Greenfield-Hillsboro game.
It's the Mud Bowl.
It always seems to be the Mud Bowl.
It's the Mud Bowl.
Always.
The best is when it's at Hillsboro and someone tumbles down the hill.
That's true.
There's nothing better than watching somebody fall down the hill.
It's a good tradition. So.
I may have fallen down the hill once.
No, not you.
Maybe.
Not you.
We won't talk about that.
Yeah.
A long time ago. Long time ago.
Well, folks, we got about 15 minutes until kickoff here. Mark, before we get to your keys of the game here, I do want to just spend a couple minutes and recognize some people here, just because I know I'll forget it before the end of the game tonight. Once again, just want to thank everyone for tuning in for a great season here. This is going to be our last live stream for football. We're going to come at you again a couple games for basketball here in a couple months. But just want to shout out to Mr. Brad Rowland, first and foremost, dude behind the ones and zeros. He's done a fantastic job.
Not only does he give the best seat in the house, he gets the worst seat in the house.
The worst seat.
Yeah,
he has to listen to us. So
I'm not sure who's been breathing on that window, but you definitely cannot see it.
So once again, thanks, Brad. Drew Hamilton on cams, along with our student helpers, Mr. Zach Scales and Braden Black. We want to thank those guys for being here every single home game.
What doesn't Hammy do? What doesn't he do?
Spelunk. He's not.
I don't think he ever goes home. There's a couch in his classroom. I'm pretty sure he just sleeps in there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so. But we want to thank those guys. Thank Mr. David Weeks. He also does a ton for this live stream as well. And thanks to everyone who's helped me out so far this year, including yourself, Mr. Beal. It's been a good ride so far, and we've had a lot of fun like always.
Absolutely. So, here we are again for the final Friday night of the year for the McClain Tigers, possibly even for the Hillsboro Indians. So, as far as you know, what are the playoff hopes for either of these teams?
Well, I was telling a couple guys in here, honestly, I wasn't even going to mention it because the math behind it I'm not too exactly sure on. I'm sure it's not overly complicated, but I would say Hillsboro has a pretty good shot of being in. I mean, we got both teams share the same record. We've had some common opponents that Hillsboro has come out on top of, in which we have not.
But you can't take that into the equation in this game.
Correct.
A rivalry game.
Correct.
You throw all the records, you throw all the history out of it, and it's whoever shows up big today.
Right.
In a rivalry game.
Yeah,
so.
and again, that's one of those reasons I didn't even want to mention it. It's so hard to tell, how the playoff scheme is going to go this year. So we're going to tune out for just a second and come back to you after the alma mater.
America the Beautiful. Please rise for the colors, being presented this evening by members of McClain's own Cadet Corps. The Corps is under the guidance of Master Sergeant John Wilson. This evening's color guard, representing from left to right, the colors of the United States of America, the United States Army, the United States Marine Corps, the United States Navy, the United States Air Force, the United States Space Force, and the United States Coast Guard. The color guard is comprised of Cadet Second Class Madison Brown, Cadet Second Class Ava Charlin, Cadet Staff Sergeant Abigail Couch, Cadet Staff Sergeant Landon Beatty, Cadet Staff Sergeant Sarah Kegley, Cadet Staff Sergeant Zane Thompson, Cadet Second Lieutenant Elizabeth Wright, Cadet Second Lieutenant James Brown, and commanding his final football color guard, Senior Cadet First Lieutenant Justin Legee. And now, ladies and gentlemen, under the baton of Mr. Rick Duffus, please remain standing and join in singing as the band honors America with the playing of our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner.
Back in action, big fella.
Back at it, man. Once again, big shout out to Mr. Rick Duffus and the McClain Band, Miss Toddy Weeks. Oh, sorry, Mrs. Toddy Weeks, and the McClain Tigerettes, and Mr. Master Sergeant John Wilson and the McClain Cadet Corps for giving us our colors for tonight.
I tell you, that Cadet Corps is something amazing. You know,
we say it every game. It doesn't get old though.
You know, it's not just because I share the dungeon, share the basement with them, you know, but those are just great kids. You know, the Cadet Corps, Master Sergeant, you know, he provides those kids an opportunity to love their school. And every one of those kids love their school as if they were their country or their family. You know,
Right.
That's a unique program, and realistically, if every school had one of those, I think cultures of schools, definitely
they only go
has
up.
an impact. Absolutely, definitely has an impact.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so Mark, we are about 6 minutes from kickoff here. Both teams, ladies and gentlemen, come in tonight with a record of 5-4. It's been kind of a different tale for both teams. Hillsboro struggled in their non-league schedule while having a pretty good showing in the league schedule, and McClain has been the opposite, I would say. Their non-league schedule, they did a pretty good job, and they've fallen a couple games here back in their league schedule. So it's been, again, tale of two cities here, but once again, like you said, past doesn't matter, rivalry game.
Absolutely.
Both teams have to step up and show their collars here. So looking forward to this matchup. Speaking of that, Mr. Mark, what are your keys to the game?
As we watch the marching band tromp on that field just a little bit more, midfield and, down here towards the end zone to our right, I think the biggest key here, wet football, wet ground, wet gloves, wet arms is you got to control the turnover margin. And that's just not – that's everywhere on the field, but more specifically in the red zone. If McClain's going into drive, if they get inside that 25-yard line, inside the red zone there, they've got to capitalize on it. So you got to take away those MAs. Can't have those in the red zone. Got to capitalize on opportunities. I think one of the biggest keys of this game, I think anybody could say it in any game, but whatever team is able to run the ball consistently on offense and stop the ball consistently and stop that run. Our 8th grade struggled there the other night, and they capped off a final to their season 8-6 against Hillsboro against that triple option dive counter play. That's hard to defend. When you run it right, it's really hard to defend.
Very. And
I think if Greenfield can come out tonight with their big front and stop that run, there's going to be some success. But on the flip side of that, if Hillsboro has some success running the ball, it might end up being negative for Greenfield. But,
Hillsboro's had some really good outings so far this season. Having a close game with Miami Trace last week, they pulled that off. I believe that was either last second or in overtime. So a big win against Trace last week for Hillsboro.
I believe it was in favor for Hillsboro there. So, early on there, I think it was 7-7 or 14-7 at the half when we were playing Miami Trace. We ran the ball well against them. There in the second half, we really stopped the run, and the only thing they capitalized on were our MAs. So,
right.
You go back to that game, and I think those were some of our keys to that game as well. Who can run the ball, who can stop the ball. Well, we did in the second half, but we shot ourselves in the foot with MAs, especially MAs in the red zone. We can't have them tonight. And I think lastly, big plays. We talk about the run. Giving up those 3 to 4 yard runs, that hurts you. But if you're going to give anything up, that's what you give up. You can't give up those big 15 to 20 yard plays and then consistently let them into your side of the field. So, this is the time of year where those seniors got to step up. This is the last time they ever going to put that helmet on, and wear that purple jersey on this field. So at McClain High School here. So
absolutely, Tigers come out. Senior Eldon Scott leading the way for the Tigers as he comes out. And once again, Mr. Weeks, thank you for that. Very, very good intro as always.
I think my voice would crack if I got that high.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try. You don't want to hear that. And while we got some time, I want to also give a shout out to my niece and nephew, Kinsley and Eli Dance from Hillsboro. They are Little Indians, but they're watching at home tonight, and they were talking some smack to me earlier, Mark. And
it's always good to have a little family rivalry.
Always some good family rivalry, some good friendly smack talk. Greenfield versus Hillsboro.
Well, if you're going to shout out the family, I got to give a shout out to my mom who just texted me. I mean, she's seen God knows how many football games she's seen. She just asked what an MA was. What's an MA? Mother, that is a missed assignment. You were an
Missed
English
assignment.
teacher, right? That's an abbreviation. So
Hey, to be fair, Mama was probably just there to watch you and make sure you weren't getting hurt.
that's right.
That's right. So
Yeah, if we can key on those, going back to that, I mean, if we can maintain the football, hold possession, limit our turnovers, limit missed assignments tonight, if everybody does their job, unfortunately, we've got a few guys in there that maybe haven't been in that starting role, maybe it's because of some injuries. It's tough to see Max Eikenberry on the sideline for as
Very
hard
tough.
as he worked this past winter coming back from that ACL repair.
Yes.
That kid, at the end of the day, sports aren't about sports. Athletics aren't about athletics. It's about growing a kid, and that kid, someday I'll vote for him for president. And we'll just say that.
Absolutely.
That's where he's going to end up.
Well, he's planning on going into business school, so I can get on board with that. I can attest that.
Who
Max,
knows? Maybe
Max would be a
you can
good
come
one.
back and shovel some manure with Uncle Andy and Grandpa Tom there at Beatty Farms, right up 41 here, just north of Greenfield.
Grandpa Tom is here. I heard him multiple times scream out some names. So
I think the wind's coming out of the north. I think we can smell the feedlot.
Well, we've smelled it before, and it's probably Grandpa Tom. So.
That's right.
All right, so kickoff is upon us here. The Tigers will kick off to the Indians here. Looks like number 2 for the Indians, Nick Burns, is back to receive for the Indians, and number 7, Seth Weller, will kick off for the Tigers.
That first kick in this in a game, and you can't even really hardly see the hash marks here. It's getting to be decently muddy enough.
Oh, you won't be able to see those things by the end of the night.
Nope. Those white jerseys will not be white. Fielded about the 15.
Burns comes up. He brings it down the right side. He breaks a couple tackles. Ball's out.
Fumble the ball.
Seth Weller with the recovery. And he recovers the fumble. Tigers will take over on the 39-yard line. Big play for the Tigers there. Nick Burns breaks a couple tackles. Looks like he's going to take it to the Tiger side of the field. He does, but
it
just
looked like
after the ball comes
number 30,
out,
Riley Cummings got in there from behind. We talked about this. One of the keys of the game, turnover margin.
Yep.
And here we are 10 seconds into the game. That was going to be a huge swing. Hillsboro, that's one of the big plays you can't give up. That's a 50-yard return there, shut down by a fumble.
Absolutely. So Tigers will come out here in the pistol set. Looks like Stapleton will be joined with 3 backs in the backfield. McCoon and Sykes out wide. He'll give it to Potts up the middle to the left a little bit, but he is brought down early in the backfield by a gang of Indians. Late whistle there by the refs, but they will call that dead with no gain on the play.
Nice lead block there by the senior, Cade Sponsel, right off the edge, but really nothing much, not much movement up front. Hillsboro looks as though they have some size to match up with us this evening.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so Stapleton once again back. Looks like Cade Sponsel will be in the backfield a little bit tonight. So he'll be kind of a fullback position there along with Pinwell. Pitch to Potts to the right. He's slipping and sliding. You can see that mud flying already. He's going to pick up maybe 1 or 2 on the play. I think this is an omen for how this game might go.
I think, Potts there probably didn't trust his footing to get outside, but it was probably a mistake for him to turn that thing back up inside. Gain of about maybe 2 there. Had he have been able to keep that outside, probably had a few more positive yards. But, like you said, this is going to be one of those things. How many times are somebody not going to be able to cut? You definitely got to change the way you run as an athlete. You got to keep your feet up under you. Can't have long cuts. You got to drop your hips a little bit too. Keep your momentum down, your weight down as well.
All right, so Stapleton will be alone in the backfield. He does have kind of an H-back look with Potts and Sponsel. He's going to look to his left. Slant route to McCoon. He does bring it down, but that will be short of the sticks for McClain. It'll be about 4th and 2, it looks like. Ooh, maybe 4th and 3.
I'm not so sure about that spot.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe another yard at least there.
Spot. Yeah.
That might change Coach Pinwell's mind here. Looks like Seth Weller's going to come out.
Play. I guess we're going for it
He's
here.
going to go for, hey, why not? It's the last game of the year. It's a rivalry game.
One of those situations, this is one of those big plays. We need 2 yards for the first down here.
Stapleton once again back in the pistol set. Potts behind him. Is going to be a pitch. Oh, Looked like a bumbled snap there for a second, but Stapleton's going to take it. He's going to take it for about 10 yards on the play. Good pickup by Stapleton. That'll put the ball at about the 42, 44-yard line.
That's pretty good there. Nice run by Drake Stapleton outside there after it seemed like a botch snap, botch handoff. Not sure what went on there. Tackled, brought down by number 2, Nick Burns again.
Hey, just for the heck of it, we'll call that a design play. How about that?
We'll go with an official's timeout here.
Oh.
Appears as though one of the
officials might. He's looking a little woozy. I'll tell you what, let's go to an ad, Brad, and we'll come right back to you.
The Rusty Keg. If you need a hot meal or a cold drink, the Rusty Keg is the place to stop. Their menu boasts plenty of options that are sure to satisfy your taste buds and quench whatever you may be thirsting for. Stop in during the week or after the game to the Rusty Keg in Washington Courthouse. Southern Hills Community Bank. Located in the heart of Greenfield, Southern Hills is truly a community-minded bank. Whether for personal or business banking needs, SHCB does it all. With locations all across Southern Ohio, you're bound to find a friendly face that can help you with your financial needs. Stewart's Pharmacy. Are you looking for a pharmacy that does more than just hand you a prescription in a paper bag? A pharmacist who knows you and your family members on a first-name basis? A place to get personalized care from people who go the extra mile for you? Well, Stewart's Pharmacy is your good neighbor pharmacy. They're locally owned and operated and proud to bring you tailored care to help you manage your overall wellness from head to toe. Stewart's Pharmacy, located inside of Community Markets in Greenfield, your good neighbor pharmacy.
Looks like the ref is going to be okay here. They did check up on him. Before we get back to the action, I do want to give a quick shout out to Mr. Ed Bolander. Saw him out here numerous times earlier today painting the lines and numbers in the rain. So big shout out to Ed Bolander as always. Okay, Tigers will line back up. 1st and 10. Stapleton in the pistol, hands it off to Potts up the middle. He's going to rumble and bumble for about 2 to 3 yards.
In typical Potts fashion there, about 3-yard gain after first contact. That kid, he will be missed in the backfield. His power, his drive, his strength, his intensity.
Most importantly, leadership.
Leadership,
yep.
Absolutely.
All right, so 3 yards in a cloud of mud.
You were right that Greenfield's turning in a little bit of a brown field at the moment, Nate, and we're only on the first drive here.
I'm telling you, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch all night.
The Tigers have maintained possession of the ball here for about the last 3 minutes, which is huge in our favor here.
Okay, same pistol formation here. Sponsel in the backfield. He's going to hand off. Ooh, Stapleton's going to hand off to Penwell. Nothing going there. Taken down by number 14, Logan Elliott for the Indians.
You know, that was a tough read by Stapleton. Does he hand it off and let Caden try to get some positive yardage there with a hit in the backfield, or does he keep it himself and try to scramble? Looked like he almost lost his footing there a little bit, as if he was going to pull it, but instead just decided to give it to Penwell, though. It's great to see him back on the field from his injury earlier on in the year.
Absolutely. Those cleats need to be about 2 inches longer to get any kind of traction on the field for tonight.
Absolutely.
All right, so
turf sure would look good out there, wouldn't it?
Yes. We'll see, man. We'll see. Drake will be alone in the backfield here. Maybe offsides here. Possible free play. They're going to call it dead, though.
That's a big play there. Takes us from 3rd and 10 to about 3rd and 5.
Very manageable 3rd down now.
You know, this is one of those keys to victory that we didn't talk about at the start of the game. You know, 3rd down scenarios. It was huge when we got that 4th down there, 3rd down. We didn't win those 3rd downs early on. But this is definitely the scenario. 3rd and not necessarily short, but 3rd and 5. This is one of those things that we got to come out positive here. We got to capitalize on this.
Right on, right on.
Let's see what Coach Penwell draws up here.
Stapleton once again alone with Sponsel kind of at that H-back spot. He's going to look back to the middle of the field, just short of Penwell down the middle. Had him open for a second, just couldn't convert. So that will bring up a 4th and 5.
Hillsboro seemed to be bringing some pressure off the edge there. They had one more than we could block. Good pro up front, but, when they bring 6 and we have 5, the math doesn't work there. Looks
All
like
right.
Weller's out to punt here.
And it will look like Nick Burns, number 2, who had the big play earlier in the game before the fumble. He's going to be back to return the kick or the punt for Hillsboro.
Let's hope this special team series here is a little better than the last one on that kickoff.
Weller looks to his right before punting it away. It's going to take an okay bounce. Going to go out about the 15-yard line.
Almost looked to lose his footing there a little bit on that rugby-style punt.
We've had just a fresh coat of rain on that field, just enough all day long just to keep that thing nice and soggy. So that thing is not drying up, obviously, anymore because of lack of sun. So
I'm waiting for somebody to hit this mud puddle right here about the 43-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, if the Tigers can pull off a victory tonight, you will probably see a few kids in that.
And I'd say Coach Penwell needs to take a mudslide if we pull off this victory.
Ooh, I like that. We'll tell him once he comes up.
First series on defense here. Let's see what the Tigers got.
All right, so it looks like number 1, Mason Dumpert for Hillsboro will be back. He'll hand it off to.
Start here. It appears as though the Indians had too many in motion there.
Wasn't able to see who got the handoff there, but looks like number 17, Landon Jordan.
Hillsboro.
All right, false start.
7:36 here. Let's see what the time of possession is after this series.
And that's another key to the game, time of possession. Tigers, you got to think they're going to want to hold on to that ball as long as they can, keep Hillsboro within manageable distance, keep it close. All right, so Hillsboro will line back up here. Dumpert right under center here. Motion man. He's going to hand off.
Counter play there.
Nothing going there for the Indians, though, as they are brought down with basically a no gain on the play.
You know, if the Tigers can get a 3 and out here, this would be a huge series for us.
Oh, man.
You know, Coach Penwell opted to punt there on about the 40-yard line, 4th and 5, trying to pin Hillsboro down here. And,
And something else you got to take into consideration, a punt in conditions like this where the ball's slippery for both the snapper and the punter, anything can go wrong here. So,
well, if they would have to punt from this line of scrimmage, the heels of the punter would be on the goal line.
Pitch number 7, Jevin Hoxtell. He's going to be brought down by Riley Cummins.
Big play number 2 for Riley Cummins for the night.
That's going to bring up a
that
3rd and 15.
Fumble earlier on the initial kickoff, and then his speed there. What a burst of speed Riley brought there.
He is a quick little dude.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You know, there's another kid that just worked his tail off this past offseason, and unfortunately had missed a couple games there, start of the season with a bum wrist, had to get some surgery, but he's back, and he is something. It'll be interesting. It'll be fun to watch him on the basketball court this winter too.
Right on, yeah. Okay, Hillsboro, they're going to bring it in tight here on 3rd and long. Ooh, might have drawn it. Looks like Jaden Allison drew him offsides because that's going to make it a 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 brings the ball back up to what would be the original line of scrimmage, almost on 1st down here.
Knowing Jaden, he's going to be mad at himself for that, but again, you got to pick yourself up, and still got a 3rd and long here. Hillsboro going to come back out. Looks to be in another tight formation here. Number 14, Logan Elliott in the backfield.
Got Zach Brown, number 5, split out wide on the far side.
Elliott in motion. They're going to hand off.
Nope.
Quarterback
keeps.
And Riley Cummins
again. None other than Riley Cummins.
Diagnosed that play down to a T. No gain on the play by the Indians once again. That will bring up 4th and 10. Got to expect a punt here. Looks like Owen Sykes will be back to receive for the Tigers.
You know, this is you just talked about it there, special team situation. That punter's going to have his heels, looks like, on about the 3-yard line. Looks like Nick Burns will be back to punt there. Definitely not where you want to punt from.
Absolutely
we'll see
not.
if the Tigers opt to maybe come for this ball or –
punt is up and away. Good punt.
What a quality punt there.
Wow.
Quality punt. You want
to
talk about change in field position.
That was from the
5-yard line.
Yeah, 5-yard line, and it is at the opposing 22, 23. Wow. Could you punt a ball like that, Mr. Beal?
I don't think my hamstring would allow that right now. So.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
I was a little surprised.
Back in the day, could you do that?
Well,
yeah, you could. Don't be modest now. Don't be modest.
I'm a little surprised that Sykes didn't try to field that one, but
honestly, I don't blame punts over his head. Let it go. In these
Absolutely.
conditions, let it go. Good call there by Mr. Sykes. All right, so Stapleton will come back out. Pistol formation, split back set. McCoon and Sykes out wide for McClain with Sponsel once again in that H-back spot.
Time of possession there for the Indians on that
2
drive
minutes.
was only about 2 minutes.
Handoff to Potts up the middle. He's going to find a little seam there, and he's going to plug forward for about 5 yards on the play.
There again, about another 3 yards after initial contact, but that Hillsboro Indian tried to come up and defend and tackle Potts there, just kind of skated back on that muddy field. So starting to see some brown on some of those white jerseys now.
All right, so Tigers will bring Stapleton alone in the backfield. We got 3 wide, 2 split backs there. Stapleton design run to the right. He's going to pick up about 3 on the play. It's going to bring up about a 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1 maybe.
I think the Tigers got away with a hold there out on the outside edge. Kind of surprised by that. Looked like the Indians kind of agreed with that. We're a little upset with that no call, but good run by Drake Stapleton.
Mark, you know what I forgot? Guys, Tiger trivia tonight. I forgot. It's the last game, and I'm forgetting about Tiger trivia. What is wrong with me? Tiger trivia halftime, guys. Make sure you tune in. I almost forgot to tell all of you guys.
You're not going to do the one where what year Miss Gray was born, right? You're not doing that one, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay,
I don't
good.
feel like getting fired tonight.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I know Weeks said something about doing that one, but I would not recommend it.
Handoff to Kendall Pinwell up the middle. He's going to take it for the first down. Good play. I like the play design so far.
Yep.
That's
the first time there. Pinwell got the ball in the backfield and was able to go north to south as opposed to east to west. It's no surprise that with his speed that, 3 yards, that's nothing for him. And did a good job there after initial contact, falling forward and still getting that first down.
Yeah, kind of bounced off the left tackle there. Took it for a good solid 2 to 3. Finished strong. Good. All right, so Tigers will once again take over on 1st and down. Ball on the 35-yard line with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Stapleton back in the pistol formation. 3 backs in the back. Handoff to Potts up the middle. He's going to take it up. Ball came out at the end, but I think his knee might be down before picking up 8 yards on the play.
The referee appeared to spot it there about the 43-yard line. Gain of about 7 or 8 there. Looks like a 2nd down and maybe 3. That was a nice, hard run. Great hole up front by those linemen.
Yeah, so far the McClain line is definitely holding their own and, if not exceeding right now. All right, so
led by senior Jaden Allison there.
Yep, Jaden Allison, big center. I call him Sherbert Shoes, him and Drake. You won't be able to see those Sherbert collars by the end of this game.
No. They'll be nice and fudge covered.
Potts rumbles forward.
Looks
I think
like a
he
first
picks
down.
that up. Yep, 3-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up another 1st and 10. Tigers are rolling.
So far the Tigers are keys to victory there. Who can run the ball, who can stop the ball. The Tigers decided to stop the ball down here in Indian territory when they kind of had them pinned their backs up against the end zone. And the Tigers definitely way more positive yardage than –
All right, so Stapleton rolls out to his right looking for Owen Sykes. He's wide open. Oh, just can't bring it in off the fingertips from Sykes.
Sykes hesitated ever so slightly there and looked back to the ball and wasn't able, it seemed, in that wet field to kind of catch his footing.
Yeah.
If he could have that one back, they always say to those receivers, continue to run.
Continue your route.
Continue to run. He had him beat. Great route. Kind of some questionable defense there by the Indians.
Yeah, the safety definitely left. Thought Stapleton was committed on that run, but you got to think maybe, Tigers saw what they liked there. Indians are going to be aggressive here. No deep safety or anything, but Potts is going to take it out to the
outside.
left, getting good blocks. Flag in the backfield, though. We'll see what this flag is for. Probably a hold. I think they're going to end up bringing this one back. Man, that was a great-looking run, too.
It appears from the official's vantage point, a hold possibly on this left side of the line.
It's going to be hold on the offense.
You know, on that
10
play,
yards.
it appeared as though Potts, you know, that was about a 12-yard scamper. That's kind of the first time that was the design run, taking Potts outside.
Yeah.
So we'll see if we'll see what Coach Penwell comes back with here. 2nd down and 20. You know, it's kind of unique that first play, that first down play, he chose to throw the ball. Not really typical of him.
No, not typically from what we've seen this year. So they're going to split Potts out wide. Once again, Sponsel alone in the backfield with Stapleton. Penwell out wide as well. They're going to look for Weller down the middle. Good defense there by number 16, Jay-Sean Captain for Hillsboro.
Maybe just a touch underthrown there from Drake. Had he led him just a little bit more, you know, Seth had a step on him. The way he tried to defend that ball, the defender there for Hillsboro tried to defend that ball. He might have been gone.
It was a good design route there. You could kind of see Kendall Penwell almost, I don't want to say a pick play, but almost kind of was. He tried to take out that Hillsboro defender there. Just couldn't quite pull it off at the end. So that will bring up a 3rd and 20. Tigers got to pick up some major yardage here. McCoon and Sykes out wide. Potts out wide as well. Stapleton in the backfield with a couple H-backs. He's going to look to his right. He's going to throw it off his back foot for Potts. Once again, good defense there by number 14, Logan Elliott for the Indians.
And that's where the field conditions come into play there. You know, is a great pass set there on the left side, but by the Tiger offense, by Gunnar Bodie there. And that D lineman for Hillsboro came in and just an ever so slight bull rush and just took his feet out from underneath him. Got a little pressure on Drake there. Probably had some effect on the quality of throw there.
Yeah. You got to think that D-line on both ends are going to do a little bit more bull rushing tonight instead of the finesse stuff here. So Weller's going to be punting here once again to Burns for Hillsboro. He's going to fair catch it. Man, that was dangerous. Takes it off the bounce.
Update score from just north of us in Fayette County. Is that
Team
game
up north?
Is that game at Courthouse or Trace? I'm not sure. Trace.
At Trace
at
tonight.
Miami Trace tonight.
At Miami Trace.
7-7. I'm not sure what quarter there. So, you know, it's Rivalry Friday in the FAC. You got Chili and Jackson.
Yep.
Which
Chili having a little bit of a down year this
Yep.
year. Jackson, again, kind of the cream of the crop in our league. But, again, it's a rivalry game. You never know. Hillsboro's going to pack it in tight. Once again, Dumpert in the backfield. He's going to hand off. I still have not been able to see the number for Hillsboro there. Number 9, that is Austin Barrett. He's going to rumble forward for 10 yards on the play.
That was a great run by Barrett. You know, it looked like a bad choice from the quarterback there, handing that off on that dive. You know, it looked like his forward progression was stopped there at the line of scrimmage, and then he scampered forward for about another 9. 2nd and short there.
And we're seeing something a little different here on the McClain defense. We got Drake Stapleton playing defense tonight. Looks like he's playing cornerback along with Cam Medley out there. Probably because of the triple option, I would say.
Quarterback keeps it. Great defensive play up front.
Jay Nallison.
Sherbert Shoes.
Sherbert Shoes, J-Doggy. All right. So, once again, Hillsboro, they've had the good run there by Barrett, but otherwise not very much positive yardage so far from the Indians. Tigers doing a good job of penetrating through that line, hitting the gaps hard.
You know what they say, if you're a throwing team and if it's raining, it's really against you.
Oh,
if you're
absolutely.
a running team and it has rained and the field conditions are what they are, it's probably going to be against you. And here we are at the end of the first quarter, 0-0.
0-0.
You know, we look back at our keys to victory again. We're going to keep referencing them all night. You know, McClain's running the ball, kind of shot themselves there in the foot with a hold. But
all right, so Brad just informed me we got some senior videos, and these are pretty cool, guys. We're going to tune out for a second. Brad, put those on, man.
Got everybody offensive tackle being buckskin on the tree. Kate Sponsel, linebacker, guard, Greenfield Middle School.
My name is Eldon Scott. I play linebacker and receiver, and I went to Rainsboro Elementary.
All right, and we are back to the action. Brad, really cool stuff there. Mr. Hamilton, thank you for those senior introductions. I wasn't listening to them. Did Drake Stapleton say Drake Stapleton, Buckskin Elementary? Like they do in Hillsboro Preschool? Okay, all right. Cool. All right. Once again, back to the action. Start of the second quarter, 0-0. 3rd down and 3 for the Indians here. Fake to Barrett. Good blow up in the backfield. Oh! Great defense all around from the Tigers. Hillsboro just never had a chance on that play.
Unbelievable presence inside by Andrew Reeder there.
Raider.
I had his little brother.
Raider.
Had his little brother in middle school football, and it was Row Eater every day. So I'm going to say that probably at least 10 times tonight. So
first time I met him, I did the same exact thing. Row Eater. All right, so, hey, that forces the 4th down and 3. Cummins and Sykes, looks like they're going to trade spots.
You know, that was a huge series. You know, 4 and out for Hillsboro there. They got the 9-yard gain on the first down, and then two negative play.
Got to think Owen Sykes will not. Yep, he's not going to touch that thing. I don't blame him. That will put the punt at the 31-yard line for the Tigers to begin their first series of the second quarter.
That's probably the best defensive series that the Tigers have had. No first down, and like we had just said there, you know, 9-yard gain, first down, 2 negative plays, second and third down. You know, that's huge. I would say momentum. What do you think, Nate? Momentum right now definitely for the Tigers.
Got to be for the Tigers. I mean, defensively, they've just stepped it up big time tonight.
Time of possession, definitely the Tigers as well.
I mean, I don't know who fed them before the game tonight. We got a list of people we got to recognize here, so we'll get to that here soon. Andrew Potts with the handoff here. He's going to bumble forward for about 8 yards on the play. And really, we just talked about who's got the momentum. Well, McClain, because they're stopping the run on defense and they're consistently on offense making 8 to 10-yard runs with Potts and Pinwell.
You know, second series in a row that Potts has a positive big play up the middle.
Yeah. Absolutely,
no surprise there.
I mean, we knew this offensive line for the Tigers. It's one of the better offensive lines I think we've had in some years here. Very senior-laden offensive line. They're doing a good job.
You know, packed house tonight, but the energy definitely is on Greenfield's sidelines comparatively to Hillsboro's at the moment.
Yes, sir. Potts up the middle once again. He's going to get a first down. Once again, that offensive line propelling him forward.
In true Potts fashion, initial contact at about the 39-yard line, the previous line of scrimmage, and now we have the line of scrimmage at the 44. So 5 positive yards there after initial contact. That's huge for Potts.
Huge for McClain as well.
Gavin McCune brings it in.
Once again, Hillsboro Indians, they are coached by head coach Nathan Horn. He's in his 2nd year as head coach. And, of course, Keith Pinwell, head coach for the McClain Tigers. Stapleton back in the pistol set. He's going to hand off once again to Potts. Why not? He's going to bump it out left. Jukes a couple Indians here. He's got brought out hard on the left sideline there. And there's going to be a flag, I would assume, probably on Hillsboro there.
I'm going to assume that's on Potts, unsportsmanlike
Maybe.
To throw the football at the
I didn't see that.
The Indian there. So unless I missed something otherwise.
Well, I'm sure these seniors are definitely amped up with it being their last home game, so dead ball personal against the Tigers. And that's going to be on 44 Potts. So, yeah, I think you are correct, Mr. Beal.
Not sure what instigated that, but, you know, kind of unique footing there on the middle of the field as opposed to down towards the 20 on either end. You know, Potts was able, not a hole inside, he was able to scamper outside there. Not something you typically see on the conditions of the field we have here.
And that is a
it's one of those MAs that we talked about.
Yeah,
you go from second and about 2 to first and 15.
Very, very quickly, unfortunately. So, once again, Stapleton pitched to Potts to the right-hand side. He's going to take it. He's going to get some positive yards, runs over a Hillsboro defender there, number 9, Barrett. Man, I didn't want to be on the other side of that.
Number 4, or what happened to his jersey there?
I have
It
no.
appeared as though that sideline over there on the Hillsboro Indians side was a little muddy when he slid in there.
Potts definitely has my vote for dirtiest jersey on the field right now. And that's one of those awards you definitely want as a football player. All right, so Stapleton will be in the backfield. We've got a couple tight end H-back looks here, 3 wide. He's going to look to his left. He's looking for a slant to Owen Sykes. Sykes picks it up. Good catch there by Sykes. Going to be about a 6-yard gain on the play. Makes it 3rd down and manageable now.
Absolutely. Really approaching midfield here. Again, the Tigers continue to milk this clock. It would have been significantly different had we have started this drive here 2nd and 2 versus that 1st and 15. But good 2 plays there of positive yardage, about 3rd and 6. Let's see what old Coach Gossett strums up here.
Yeah. Big play here. I would say probably the biggest play of the game so far. Pretty easy to say. Stapleton once again essentially alone in the backfield. He's going to take it, looks for the slant for Sykes again. Nearly picked off by Burns.
Potential pass
He was playing the ball. I don't think they're going
to.
They're not going.
Probably not.
Yeah, good play there by Burns. He had his eye in the backfield the whole time, played the ball well.
Well, 8 minutes, 59 seconds left. What's Coach Penwell going to opt to do here? Is he going to go for it? No, it looks like sending the punt team out.
Exactly. With the way the defense is playing so far, you got to have some confidence in them. So he's going to elect to punt the ball with Weller at their 48-yard line. And again, you got 9 minutes left to go in the second quarter. No need to rush. We knew this had potential to be a game like this where we're just going to be grinding it out here. So I think they're going to play it like that. TD Madison's going to come onto the field late. They better get this off quick.
Down to 10, down to 5.
Weller
Nice
with
punt.
the punt. Good high punt there. That's going to force
Fair catch.
Burns to fair catch it.
Second fair catch there by Burns.
Great punt there by Weller. That's going to put the ball at the 20-yard line.
Which water's yours?
That one right there.
Why are you putting it on the left if I'm on the left?
Well, I don't know because I'm weird. Hey, real quick, guys, we'd like to recognize some of the sponsors and organizations who help feed the football team throughout the season, starting with Community Markets, Werner's Barbecue, Carnes Apples, Aloha Tacos, White's Meat and Deli, The Porch, Priest Texas BBQ, Bivens Law, Edgewood Manor, Corner Market, and I'll get to the rest later. Handoff to number 7, Jevin Hoxtell. He's going to pick up maybe a yard or 2 on the play.
You know what? You want to talk about those community members that stepped up to feed the team. Have you had that Priest barbecue?
Yeah.
Holy moly.
It's good.
Hey,
It's
look
really
out,
good.
Mr. Haynes. You might as well roll your smoker in the barn and let it collect dust because
Yeah.
I'm telling you what, South Salem barbecue, it's something special. It's something special.
Charlie Roman agrees.
Absolutely.
He heard Priest
Absolutely.
Texas barbecue and he got excited.
I mean, if they want to deliver some up to us right now, I would eat a serious slab of brisket.
I would too. Penalty though.
Smoked mac and cheese.
And that's going to be encroachment on the defense here.
Sorry, are we watching a football game? I was thinking about Priest
You're thinking
barbecue.
about food. I don't blame you. Hey, let's finish this. Speaking of Mr. Jared Haynes, thank you to him and Michelle for also supporting the and feeding the team. Paisley's Pastries, Cream and Sugar Cafe, The Grindhouse, Subway of Greenfield, Olive Garden of Chillicothe, CC's Eats and Treats, Big City, and Randy Sanders. Thank you guys for supporting the Tigers. Handoff to Barrett. Nothing going. Jaden
Again.
Allison is holding the middle
Those
down.
Sherbert shoes must be those double spikes like you talked
He
about.
must have
I mean, he
heard-
must have added something.
He must
to
have heard
those.
me, and he didn't like that comment.
You know, here you
I
go
don't
again.
appreciate that comment, sir.
2nd down and 2. And what happens to the Indians? Just an ever so slightly half yard. So here we are back to 3rd and short. Have the Indians 1 first down on the game so far, I think?
1 first down.
One
yeah.
first down.
Yep. And we're halfway through the second quarter. You got to be very pleased if you're the Tiger defense so far. They look a little
Appears as
confused
though
here.
Timeout by the Indians.
That'll be their first charge timeout of the first half. Once again, guys,
Other than
halftime, we got oh, you broke my train of thought. Trivia, yeah, thank you. Tiger trivia.
and
Okay,
it's
go
not
ahead,
what
Mr.
Weeks said,
Beal.
right?
No,
Okay,
it's not.
good.
Right.
Yeah, we all like our jobs.
Go
You
ahead.
know, the Indians, I don't think, have gotten into Tiger territory yet this evening, have they?
Not yet. No, they have not. So once again, big wins for the Tigers there, and all those wins stack up to hopefully what can be a bigger win tonight.
You know, you said it once. We'll probably say it another 20 times tonight. Biggest play of the game right here.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the big plays are relative, right? Time is a relative thing, so at this point in time, absolutely biggest play of the game, 3rd and 1. Indians, you got to think they'll pack it in tight. They're going to send Nick Burns out to the sideline. He's going to be the lone wide receiver. Barrett in the backfield along with Dumpert. Motion man. Handoff Barrett. He's stuffed once again. But he might get the first down. I think they're going to give him a friendly spot
here. They're calling it a 4th. It appears
it's going to be 4th and inches
down.
if it is.
Biggest play of the game there, Nate. You said it.
Time is relative. All right.
And who was it none other than who in the middle there?
Mr. Jaden Allison.
Mr. Sherbert Hughes, Jaden Allison. Cade Sponsel came down there pretty hard like he wanted to fill the hole there. So.
And, that's the thing about the triple option. It can present a lot of great things for an offense. It can trick a defense, but sometimes you get kind of pigeonholed into that. Punt by
snap.
Burns. Good punt there. He can punt the ball. Sykes is going to fair catch it around his own 38-yard line. All right. Brad, if you want to go ahead and give us an ad real quick.
White's Meat and Deli. White's Meat and Deli, located in Bainbridge, Ohio, is a locally owned and operated meat and deli. They offer some of the best primal cuts of meat in southern Ohio, and they have a deli that is stocked with a wide selection of lunch meats and deli cheeses. They're even available for special orders. So whether you have a hankering for some bologna and cheese or a more refined palate, White's has you covered.
And we're back. Oh! Man, once again, pass to Kendall Penwell deep there. That kind of caught us off guard. That was quick.
Second time coming out there in first down, Coach Penwell opted for a pass. And unfortunately, it looked like we had Caden there open in the middle, just couldn't bring that wet ball in.
Once again, Tigers, they're showing some glimpses of excitement here, of some energy. Once again, you gotta say the energy is on their side tonight so far.
Absolutely.
Hillsboro coming off again, a big win to Trace. Maybe just a little hungover so far tonight. Stapleton in the shotgun, handoff to Penwell to the left. He's going to slip though. No gain on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and
won't
long.
Be the last time tonight we see a running back lose their footing trying to cut back
It's
inside.
going to get worse and worse, my friend. So 3rd down and 10.
Probably the worst scenario the Tigers have been in this evening. 3rd and 10. Let's see what we come up with here.
McClain bringing in the play to Stapleton here. Hillsboro kind of in they've been pretty aggressive all night in their defense, kind of bringing up their safety a little bit, but you can kind of tell they have number 25, Jaden Captain, back just a little bit farther now since those big passes. Stapleton looks to his left. He's going to look down deep to the middle to Potts. Just a little too far. Potts couldn't quite haul that in.
And unfortunately, the first 3-and-out situation for the Tigers this evening, Stapleton had plenty of time. Great job up front by that Tiger offensive line. Just led Potts ever so slightly.
And good route there by Potts. Good anticipation by Stapleton, but just like you said, stepped into that throw just a little too much there.
Update from Fayette County there, 14-14.
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, I was impressed with both teams.
Low snap.
Low snap. Seth Weller's looking, letting his gunners get down the field. High kick here. And good bounce there. That's going to take the ball down to the 14-yard line. Indians are going to have to tromp down the field a little bit here.
Yep, that's 86 yards. They got to make it to put any points on the board here before half. You know, that was great special teams play there. Kind of a unique rush there designed by Hillsboro. You know, not bringing any pressure, kind of letting Seth Weller take his sweet time, gain his footing there, and get that rugby-style punt off on the outside.
All right, so 5:20 left to go in the half. Hillsboro is going to line up once again in the triple option look. Number 5, Zach Brown, lone wide out to the left. Barrett in the backfield with Dumpert. Motion man. Dumpert's going to keep it, brought down by Andrew Rader in a heartbeat.
Row eater.
And he's pretty pumped up after that.
He sure was.
Needless to say, I would be too. That was a great play. Once again, Hillsboro just not getting anything going right now.
You know, I'm telling you, if I'm a spectator looking out there on the field, the energy is definitely under those gold helmets, not the white. You know, Hillsboro just looks a little flat this evening, not getting much push up front. You know, you got Sherbert's shoes there in the middle. They're not getting much movement.
They must have made Jaden a little angry before the game because he is playing like it. Motion man here. Pass by Dumpert. Just a little bit too long for the intended wide receiver, Zach Brown there.
Had 2 open receivers outside there in the flats. And nothing to it.
So Dumpert and Zach Brown couldn't quite connect, couldn't quite make good music there.
First series
Zach
for the
Brown
Indians
band.
where it's not 3rd and short. Last 2 series, you know, you had those 3rd and short, and then the Tigers stopped them. Let's see what they come up with here. You know, is it going to be a run play? Is it going to be a pass play? We'll see. I'm going to guess
gotta
a
think
unique
pass.
counter situation here.
Maybe a unique counter or – and Dumpert's going to be right under center again. Little handoff there. Oh, good fake there by Dumper. He's got one person to beat. Stapleton brings him down, saves the touchdown. Good fake there by Dumper. He had us all fooled.
That's what we talked about there early on, that dive, triple option of a counter. You know, it looked like we had a little softer front of a defense in there, 3 down linemen as opposed to our typical 4. You know, that's hard to defend. That's really hard to defend.
100%. Yeah, 100%. All
You know,
right,
Hillsboro had their wide receivers lined up on the outside there, brought them both in the block. Got a nice seal there for us.
All right, so Hillsboro takes over on 1st and 10. Hand off to Barrett. He's going to bumble forward for about 3 to 4 on the play. Tackled by Cummins and Big Jaden Allison. Those white jerseys are starting to get pretty dirty now.
Yep, not sure what number that is anymore.
Number
5, it appeared.
Yeah, number 5. That'd be Zach Brown. No, it would be number 9, Barrett, I believe. I can't tell. I can't tell. Motion man here.
Hillsboro counter play.
Whew, once again, that little counter Dumper keeps it. About a 1-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Appeared to be stuffed inside there by Potts and Sherbert Shoes and the rest of the McClain defensive front.
All right, so we got the bells tolling here. 3rd down and 6. Big play here.
Go ahead and say it.
Biggest play of the game.
Biggest play of the game. 3 minutes left.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
You know, the Tigers come out positive here and hold them on this 4th down. May have a chance to put some points on the board here, go down with about 2.5 minutes left.
Dumper, good fake there. He's going to keep it for the option, but he's going to – and he is stopped.
Big play.
Great play
by
there.
senior Cade Sponsel
Yes,
right
sir.
on the outside. Way to attack, way to drive, way to wrap. Textbook 1st down saving play there for the senior.
And, you know, I thought for a gleaming moment Dumper was going to get that 1st down because the Tigers with that option, as you know, that little speed option look, they have to wait just a little bit to kind of get their bearings and make sure that they're taking care of the outside guy and all their assignments are met.
Absolutely.
But good play there by the Tigers. Brad, you want to go ahead and give us a quick ad?
White's Meat and Deli. White's Meat and Deli, located in Bainbridge, Ohio, is a locally owned and operated meat and deli. They offer some of the best primal cuts of meat in southern Ohio, and they have a deli that is stocked with a wide selection of lunch meats and deli cheeses. They're even available for special orders. So whether you have a hankering for some bologna and cheese or a more refined palate, White's has you covered. Brace Place or the
Back to the action, folks. 4th down and 2. Looks like Burns is back to kick. Sykes, the deep man for McClain to receive. Great punt once again by Burns. High kick.
Sykes will opt to fair catch that one again on the 20.
Good decision there by Sykes. Just get your arms underneath you and catch that thing. So that brings up about 2.5 minutes left for the Tigers to drive 75, 80 yards down the field.
So what are you thinking? Coach Penwell going to come out aggressive here and try to hit Caden across the middle?
Look. Every single game I do this. I say, I think the Tigers are they're going to be conservative. They're going to run the ball out. Nope. It's always the exact opposite. Always. So guess what? You know what I'm going to say? They're going to run the ball out. Let's just see what happens.
I'm going to guess Gavin McCune across the middle or Caden Penwell in the flats. Nope.
Pitch to Potts. But good gain on the play. Definitely a very doable gain. That brings
Positive
about
5 yards there.
5 yards. And they still got plenty of time, 2:20 left.
Not sure Weller has that big of a leg for a field goal, but
all right, so that will bring Stapleton in the shotgun split back set. 2 wide. Stapleton will receive it. He fakes to Penwell, pitches to Potts. Good timing there on the play. Potts is going to pick up positive yards and then some. He's going to pick up almost 15 yards on the play. Once again, Tigers aren't, even when they're trying to be conservative, they're not really that conservative because they make these big plays.
You know, I anticipated, I was just waiting for one of those pops down there on the field. I anticipated Potts.
Who invited the Juilliard kid up in the press box?
I don't know.
Oh, man, the enemy.
I anticipated Potts trying to run that outside defender over for the Indians. And in atypical Potts fashion, he chose to be an athlete, bounce inside, and gain about another 5 yards.
Yep. Stapleton back in the pistol. He's going to hand it off to Potts up the middle once again. Nothing really going there, maybe a yard or two on the play. Clock is ticking, though, minute and a half. They got some timeouts, I believe, still.
You know, I would probably hold those timeouts until you were able to get that ball across midfield. If you're not going to get it in this series, probably going to let the clock run out. You've got momentum. It's probably better to maintain that momentum and keep it 0 on the scoreboard as opposed to giving Hillsboro another opportunity to score.
Yes, sir. All right, Stapleton will be alone in the backfield. Tight end / H-back beside him, 3 wide. He's going to roll out to his right. He's looking for Sykes down the field. He's open. He's going to get it. He's going to keep rolling. Now you got to think they want that timeout.
Well, you're either going to assume timeout there for the Tigers or maybe a hot play there to get the ball.
Clock is stopped, so they're taking their timeout. Wise choice there. Hey, what did I tell you at the beginning of this drive? What did I tell you?
Hey, they ran the ball out there. 2 athletic plays.
Yeah.
2 athletic plays inside there. I'm thinking Penwell's going to strum something up. You're going to put your speed, you're going to put your talent on the outside edge. I'm guessing Caden Penwell somewhere deep or across, or get it to him and just let him be an athlete in open space.
Absolutely.
If you get a kid like Caden Penwell out in the flats here and the way the conditions of the field are, you're not going to get anything but positive yardage. So we'll see. What are you thinking?
I don't know. Hail Mary. Dude, Madden. That's what's coming out of me right now,
yeah.
Madden. Okay. Hail Mary. All right, so Tigers will come back out. Big 1st and 10 here. 47 seconds left. Ball on the 41-yard line. Sykes and McCune out wide. Penwell in the slot.
Maybe a quick out
also
here
to
Potts down here on the short side
Gotta
of the field.
think they're going to aim for those
bounds.
sidelines a little bit. But there's no deep safety in the middle of the field for Hillsboro. He's going to look for Kendall Penwell deep. Oh, stopped his route.
Great pickup in the backfield there by the lone soldier there, Cade Sponsel in the backfield. You know, he's an offensive lineman at heart, but great pickup there as that backer came through.
I do like what they're doing with him tonight. I think that is helping immensely. He can kind of pick up any slack if a defensive end or someone gets through. He's right there, and he's a stone wall. All right, so Weller will be lone. Nope, just kidding. Weller and Pinwell to the left. Riley, Cummins, and Sykes to the right. Potts at tight end. Stapleton looks right. Looks for Owen Sykes once again. He's going to go up the middle. He's got some room. And he goes down at the 10-yard line. Clock is at 34 seconds.
Great.
They got to get the ball there.
By Seth Weller there.
Ball's not set. Now ball is. Clock's running. Spiked. Good. Good play there by the Tigers. Good clock management as well.
Great senior leadership there by Caden Pinwell, getting everybody up to the line, showing them the sense of urgency there. So it's to go ahead and say it there, Nate.
Biggest play of the game.
Biggest play of the game. 32 seconds. I'm going to guess the biggest 4-down territory here for the. Well, I guess it's not 4-down territory. I thought it was second and goal. I guess it's not.
It is, well, ball's on the 11.
On the 11.
So you might as well call it the
Bad vision.
second and goal.
That's the foggy window I was staring out of.
All right, so, hey, big play series here. Stapleton in the pistol. He's going to hand it to Potts. Potts evades. He's going to take it to the end zone. Score for the Tigers. That will make your score 6-0. 28 seconds left to go in the first half. Tigers up.
What'd you say at the start of the series when we were down here on the 20-yard line? What was Coach Benwell going to go for?
Conservative.
I thought you said he was going to run the ball out.
I say it every time, and then something like this happens, so it felt natural.
You know, let's go back to our keys to victory for the game. Who can run the ball? 11-yard stomp there into the end zone. 2 Indians free off that far side into the field there, but neither one of them really opted to try to give any energy to get Potts down. And I don't think if they even had gotten contact with Potts, they were stopping him. That's a determined
Potts was pretty well made up by then. His mind was made up. So that'll bring Weller in on the extra point attempt with Stapleton holding. Ball's back. Hold is down. Kick is up. Kick is good. 7-0. McClain up on the Indians with 28 seconds left to go in the first.
And that's something you can't take advantage. Those 1-point scores, in field conditions like this, that's something you can't take advantage of here in field conditions like this.
Absolutely.
Certainly there have been high school ball games, especially in these conditions, that have been won or lost because of those extra points.
All right. Well, hey, folks. This is a game so far.
Historically, how many Rotary Bowls have the Tigers gone in at halftime up 7-0?
Well, that's not where I thought you were going with that question. I would say, I don't know. I really don't know.
That should have been a trivia question.
I don't even know who would know that. Maybe Goose, but I think maybe even Goose probably wouldn't know that. I don't know. That's a great question. But the Indians still do have 28 seconds left. Anything can happen here. We do have to keep into account Burns very well could have taken that opening kickoff back.
I'm probably not going to kick that to Burns. If I'm Coach Pinwell here, I'm probably going to opt to kick this one out of bounds.
Maybe a little squib kick of some sort would be the best option here.
Squib kick out of bounds, anything so he can't feel it.
Yeah, just get it in the mud.
Great
Weller's
call
gonna do
by
that.
Coach. Great call by Coach there. That's the most significant positive yardage play that the Indians have had, that 50-yard scamper on that initial kickoff.
Yep.
So
and
I'm
really
not gonna
that
risk
wasn't even a positive play because
Nope.
in the end it was a fumble.
Because, again, the energy of the Tigers, Riley Cummins came out there from behind, stripped that ball. So.
Yep. All right, so, hey, 28 seconds left. I think the Tigers will have maybe a couple guys deep, maybe a deep cover 3, deep cover 4 here, just to make sure the Indians don't pick up that chunk yardage.
Got some big news from the McClain Ag Department here come halftime that we'll share with you all, so make sure you stay tuned.
We love McClain Ag.
Pop your popcorn after halftime.
Dumper with the keeper. They're going for that ball. Okay, Potts takes him down. 3-yard gain.
You would assume with the minimal gains that the Indians have had here, don't necessarily want to give up any turnovers, that they're just going to let the clock run out here, and they're going to
And we
make
have to
their way back
remember,
to the
Tigers get the ball directly after halftime.
That's right.
So big momentum swing here if the Tigers can come out after this and pick up another score. And guys, hey, that's going to bring us to the end of the first half. Your score: McClain 7, Hillsboro 0.
That's some serious energy by those Tiger seniors and junior Owen Sykes getting those fans riled up there as they scamper off the field there. So before we get to our halftime performances, congrats to Miss Shoemaker and her Ag Soils team, 4th place overall, advancing to nationals this spring. Team members were senior football player captain Cade Sponsel, junior Katie Cook, freshman Noah Sponsel, and sophomore Leah Lovett.
Great
Huge
group
congratulations
of kids
to them.
right there. Great group of kids.
Maybe they need another chaperone. Nationals are in what state?
I would assume it's usually in Indiana.
Oklahoma.
Okay.
National Soils Contest in Oklahoma. So,
well,
best
usually
of luck to them.
Isn't National Convention usually in Indiana?
National Convention's always in Indianapolis.
Yeah, okay. That's where I'm getting mixed up.
National competition.
So anyway, guys, we're gonna get back to you here in just a few minutes with Tiger Trivia. Get your trivia hats on. We'll be back right after the bands. Enjoy, guys.
Now, fans, welcome to the field, the pride of Hyde County, your 2023 Hillsboro High School Marching Band. The band is being led onto the field by Senior Field Commander Garen Ryan. Tonight's first piece, originally recorded in 1991 by Tom Cochran. This remake from Rascal Flatts was prominently featured in the 2006 Pixar Studios animated film, Cars. Lightning McQueen reminds us all that life is a highway, and I want to ride it all night long. Released in 1988 by the Swiss electronica band Yellow, and featured throughout the 90s with Nuns on the Run, For Richer for Poorer, Opportunity Knocks, and The Cutting Edge. This piece will take us closer to the finish line. The white flag is out, and we're coming to the final lap. Get ready for the race. 1983 and was the title track of the best-selling record of all time. The video for this song was so culturally significant, it was inducted into the National Film Preservation Board's National Registry. I proudly present you the spooky hit, Thriller. Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl, searching blood, to terrorize y'all's neighborhood. And whosoever shall be found, without the soul for getting down, must stand and face the hounds of hell, and rot inside a corpse's shell. The foulest stench is in the air, the funk of 40,000 years, and grisly ghouls from every tomb are closing in to seal your doom. And though you fight to stay alive, your body starts to shiver, for no mere mortal can resist the evil of the Thriller. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 Hillsboro High School Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Mr. Kevin Crow, assisted by Mrs. Amy Craig and Mr. Joe Jackie. Color guard are under the direction of Mrs. Donica Crow.
Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present the McClain Marching Tigers, Tigerettes, and Majorettes. The band is under the direction of Rick Duffus, assisted by Skylar Magg and David Weeks. The Tigerettes are advised by Toddy Weeks and assisted by Emma Stegbauer. And our Majorettes advisor is Ashley Carnes. The Majorette captain is Skylar Mazo. Our Tigerette captain is Chloe Schweitzer with co-captains Ian Barrett and Allie Flowers. The assistant field commander is Lillian Bateman. And our 2023 field commander is Alexis West. show to our seniors in the class of 2024. We get things started with our senior majorettes as they take this alternate title of this tune literally and light them up. It's Fall Out Boys. My songs know what you did in the dark. Next, we shine the spotlight on our senior Tigerettes as they take center stage at midfield to an electropop hit with a sizzling beat that topped the Billboard Hot 100 charts in 2008. From her album Good Girl Gone Bad, here is Rihanna's Disturbia. close our show with a song equally known for its dance moves and music video success, just like it had on the charts. We take a cue from Red Foo and Sky Blue and perform their 2012 Summer Smash. It's LMFAO's Party Rock Anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the purple band from Tigerland, your McClain Marching Tigers, Tigerettes, and Majorettes.
All right, and we are back. That was the purple band from Tigerland, as Mr. Weeks announced. Welcome back, guys. Your score once again at halftime: McClain 7, Hillsboro 0. We're going to put a little bit more time here on the clock as the Tigers and Indians partake in the second half. Hey, real quick, before my kids get too mad at me, I got to give them a shout-out, Bennett and Kendall.
Benny and Kenny.
Yeah.
Mama Brandy.
Mama Brandy, got to give them all a shout-out. Kids got mad at me because I shouted out my niece and nephew.
I wonder if my wife's mad I gave a shout-out to my mother and not my wife.
Ooh, you better do that.
Love you,
Shout-out, Paige
Love you,
Beal.
honey.
That's
Thanks
right.
for letting me come hang out with Nate Dogg tonight.
Never a good time for you.
If I was at home, I'd probably be working, so I'm super excited I'm here enjoying some Friday night football. Hey, you know, how awesome would it be to cap off this with a win into an exciting winter sports season for the McClain Tigers with 2 new head coaches. When's the last time
it's been a hot minute.
The Tigers have marched into a season with 2 new head coaches of major sports?
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
Yep.
Been a hot minute. So,
Yep.
yeah, we speaking of winter sports, that is what tonight's Tiger Trivia kind of has to do with.
Well, you need to do that at halftime.
Yeah, it's like right now.
Okay.
We're going to do
just
Tiger
checking.
Trivia right now, Mr. Beal. All right. So I was thinking, winter sports are upon us.
Whoa.
You got basketball, you got wrestling, you got all kinds of cool sports. Wrestling. But, you also got
that
some.
one's for Barnhart. Will you focus on the trivia for once?
Oh, my gosh, man. Let me
Too
get
much
to
energy
it.
up here.
I know. Hey, so swimming is coming up as well, and I thought, what better Tiger Trivia question than to ask a swimming-related question. So, Brad, if you can get that Tiger Trivia question up. Tonight's last and final Tiger Trivia question of the year is, how many gallons can the swimming pool at McClain High School hold? Okay, so, you know, this is approximate. I got this answer from Mr. Jeff Pence. Big thanks to him. He's our head maintenance supervisor in the school. Always does a great job. How many gallons does McClain High School pool hold? Now, before you all start answering, make sure you answer in Facebook comments only. And this is a Price is Right style question.
And from the math teacher in me, you have to label your answer.
Label your answer.
So you might say 50,000.
But
do you
what?
mean ounces?
Yeah.
Liters?
Fluid ounces?
Yep.
Quarts?
Square miles?
Yeah. Make
Yeah.
sure to put GAL after, okay? Make Mr. Beal happy. Okay, now listen, Price is Right style question again, guys. So you cannot go over the correct number. You can be under. It's the closest one under the number, or if you get it right on, good for you. Okay?
I'm going to go with a round figure of
You better not give the answer.
I don't know it.
You just watch you get it right.
49,000.
All right. Hey, good guess. Why not? Hey, real quick again, reminder: leave your answers in the comments. You get one shot at it, guys. Give it a little bit of thought.
Did I
we
miss
will
it?
give
Is it
you
hidden up here somewhere?
No, it's all in my noggin here.
Oh,
That's a dangerous place for it to be stored.
yeah, it could be
Dangerous
skewed
place.
then.
Dark, dangerous place. Again, we'll give you the answer in between the third and fourth quarters, folks. So get those answers in to Facebook comments. Well, I don't know. Hey, $25 gift card to RoofX, as always. Once again, thanks to Sean Hickok and RoofX for sponsoring tonight's Tiger Trivia question.
Mr. Sykes didn't know the instructions. He texts me.
Danny Long being a smart aleck already in the comments.
So, unfortunately, Mr. Sykes,
You're wrong.
Might be wrong because you text me. That is not official Facebook. That's the last place you'll see me put anything.
Mr. Sykes, love that guy.
And you're just a slight bit off.
All right, folks.
You can whisper it in my ear, Mr. Luke, if you want. The answer.
Maybe here in a second.
Okay.
Here in a second. We'll be patient now.
So, yeah. Here
second
we go.
half
Starting
kickoff.
Second half.
Hey, Tigers get it. Momentum's on their side. Kick is up.
Deep kick.
Deep
Nice
kick. Owen Sykes once again to receive for McClain. He took a knee
down.
there. Yep.
He was down. Huge
that was
Huge
close.
hit on the outside by senior Cade Sponsel. Man,
He's throwing down the lumber
brought the
today.
wood there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Goodness.
All right, so Tigers take over. Looks to be on their own 15-yard line.
Definitely not the return you want, but if he's got to take a knee to field that ball,
so be it.
You know?
Better than a turnover or a botched kick.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, we started the last drive at the 20. We just wanted a little challenge. We wanted to take it back 5 and then march at 85 instead of marching at 80.
That's
good strategy, Coach Penwell.
That's
good
a great
strategy.
game plan. Yep, great game plan. So once again, Hillsboro, they're going to sacrifice a deep safety here. They're going to hand it off to Potts here, and he's going to pick up a few yards on the play. Looks to be about 5.
Again, typical Potts fashion.
He's weaving in and out of the defense there.
After initial contact, Potts gets some what's Facebook? Gee whiz. Sorry, my train of thought was thrown off there, Mr. Sykes. What's Facebook? They don't have that in Frankfurt, I guess.
All right, so Seth Weller will bring the play out for the Tigers. Again, 2nd and 5. Tigers putting themselves in manageable 2nd and 3rd downs for the most part. Stapleton back in the pistol. Potts back behind him. He'll get it. Slips a little bit, but he's going to break a couple tackles and pick up some positive 2-3 yards on the play.
You know, it's like the Indians kind of sniffed that one out. They blitzed inside linebacker there, right up the hole. Great pickup by the Tiger offensive line there, that left side.
All right, so that will bring up looks to be about a 3rd and 3.
And in typical Potts fashion, just like the previous drives, just like the previous play, you know, had that contact really behind the line of scrimmage and still got positive yardage.
And that's happened quite a few times. As you said tonight, Mr. Beal, Potts gets hit once in the backfield, but just doesn't seem to go down on that first set of contact. Stapleton will once again hand it off to Potts. He's going to get the first down and then some. He's going to go. He's still going. He's showing that speed off before he gets pushed out of bounds. 35-yard line.
35. Great block on the outside there by Gavin McCune. You know, Not a true killer.
Connor
of a block.
McCune.
Huh?
Connor McCune.
Sorry,
Gavin's brother.
Sorry. Yep.
But, yes, go ahead.
It was a McCune. Man, how is his jersey so clean? So, that's the first clean jersey I've seen all night on the field. So, great block on the outside. Not a killer shot. You definitely, when you're going downfield, you want that, but just got in the way and let Potts just scamper on down the field there. So, here we go again.
Yep.
Start on the 15 in Indian territory on the 35, 3 plays later.
Sykes and Weller out wide for McClain. Split back look in the backfield. Sponsel once again at that H-back spot. Handoff to Pinwell up the middle. He's going to scamper.
Still
on his feet. He's going to fall forward on the play, pick up 9 yards.
No surprise there. Man, he hit that hole hard and took that initial contact about 4 or 5 yards down after the line of scrimmage, and then ended up with about a 9-yard, 8-yard gain, it looks like there. Great run by senior Caden Pinwell.
These seniors, man, they are stepping up big time tonight. Owen Sykes stepping up big time tonight. Had a couple, 2-3 great catches on that last drive to keep the Tigers rolling.
And has been consistent. No MAs.
No MAs.
Fielding those punts.
Stapleton with the keep. He's going to pick up, once again, positive yardage. 4 to 5 yard gain. And he's going to get the first down. Another Tiger first down.
As opposed to continuing with positive yardage, running the ball, maintaining possession. The time of possession is definitely on the Tigers' side here. It looks like, from the constant running of the ball, pounding of the ball there, it looks like we're kind of wearing down those Indians at the moment.
The offensive line, you cannot say enough about how they're playing, especially up the gut right now. It's been pretty fun to watch. Pinwell to the left. Good block there by Potts. Pinwell's going to take it once again. I think that's going to be close to a first down.
And
they're going to give it to him.
Out of bounds. Nope, inbounds.
Moving the sticks.
First down. First and goal for the Tigers.
All right, so it looks like ball on the 11.
It's about where we started that last drive.
Yes, sir.
We went in for a touchdown there.
Definitely not an ideal spot, as you know, in the red zone, but the Tigers, if they can pull it off like they did last time.
What I'm saying, as explosive as Caden Pinwell's been these last couple plays, give it to him.
Potts to the right. He's taken down early in the backfield by number 14, Logan Elliott.
Great lead block on the outside there by Pinwell.
Yeah, just got caught from behind in the pursuit by Elliott there. All right, so McCune will come out. Weller in the game for McClain. 2nd and 11. Essentially, we can call that second roughly in goal. All right, so Stapleton split back set in the backfield. 2 wide. Stapleton will get it in the shotgun. Handoff to Potts up the middle again. He's going to go, and another touchdown for Andrew Potts. The Red Sea parted. Potts takes advantage, makes the score 13-0. McClain up on Hillsboro.
Nicely blocked by senior Cade Sponsel, and an open hole. Scampers in the end zone, untouched.
Patient, yes. And Mr. Weeks is saying it up here. Patient running by Potts there, letting that hole develop between Jaden Allison and the guards and just taking advantage of it. Almost untouched going into the end zone. So kick is up, and it is good. By Weller, 14-0.
All right. Well, certainly, you've said it maybe 10 times tonight, biggest play of the game. Coming up here after about a 3.5-minute drive to start the second half, probably the biggest series for the Indians. If they go 3 and out again like they have in kind of Indian fashion here during the first half, probably a situation they don't want to be in with the energy, enthusiasm, excitement here on the Tiger sideline.
Yeah. And once again, that triple option offense, it's not necessarily the most conducive offense to coming back for 2 scores down. But, again, they have plenty of time.
Hey, Army and Navy have done it.
Army and Navy have done it. You're absolutely right. Can't argue with that. So
that should have been the trivia. Like, where does everybody run the triple option?
Oh, that would have been too easy.
Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech was the first, and, yeah, everyone else seemed to adopt it. Hey, once again, guys, keep getting those Tiger trivia answers in. I don't know if Brad can put that up on the ticker like he did last game or not. He looks a little busy, though, so I'm not going to.
He's plugging wires into places that I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's like zigging and zagging and yin and yanging over there. I don't know what he's doing.
Let's give him a hand. Great
All right,
kick.
great kick. Yeah, coffin
Stays in
corner.
bounds, fielded by Brown.
Burns with it. Riley Cummins in pursuit. He's going to get him. Once again, great play by Riley Cummins. Little extracurricular action after the play, but refs are going to let it go.
In true Riley Cummins fashion on special teams, the second out of 3 kickoff returns, huge play. Huge play by Riley Cummins. Great job by Owen Sykes there on the outside, getting the ball turned back inside, and it started off with a great kick by the senior, number 7. Sauce. 2-sport athlete. 4-sport athlete.
4-sport athlete.
Yeah. 2-sport in season, sorry.
Yes, correct. All right, so Hillsboro, they're going to spread the ball out, or spread it out just a little bit here. Dunford under center once again. He's going to fake it real quick. He's going to roll out to his right. Going to look down the middle. Intercepted by Cam Medley. Big play, Cam Medley on defense. We've seen that all season. And once again, big-time defensive player, big moment, coming up big on the play.
Let's go back to our keys to victory here. The Tigers capitalizing on situations. Kind of a bad thrown ball there. Potts was in his face. Maybe should have tucked that and kept running there on the Indian side.
He had 2 Indian receivers. They were kind of as close to as we were.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he figured one of them would catch it, but just a little too high there.
Exciting energy by Medley when he got that
Yes,
interception.
gosh, you got to love that, man. Love that.
Fist pump to the air. He knew he couldn't go anywhere with his knees on the ground, but.
Okay, handoff to Pinwell out left. He's got some room. Great gain there, about 11 yards on the play by Caden Pinwell. Another Tigers first down. Man.
Momentum and energy right now. I mean,
yes, it's all energy. Tigers have it all right now.
It's going to take if the Tigers are able to go down and score on this drive here, it's going to take a lot of effort and energy out of that option offense for the Indians to come back after this one.
Yes. Stapleton split back set here in the shotgun. Handoff to Potts up the middle. He cuts back. Wow, shifty footwork there. Possible hold there by the Tigers, though, but did you see Potts on that?
Really surprising that his was able to keep his feet up under him with that quick lateral movement there, as sloppy as that field is right now. Looked like a hold on number 78, Gunnar Bodie there.
Very impressive run there. I know he didn't get a whole lot on the play, especially with the hold, obviously, but just that footwork with that mud out there right now was very impressive there by Potts. But that hold will bring the ball back 10 yards. Personal foul, actually.
Personal foul, not a hold. Sorry.
Yeah, personal foul. So that's going to bring it back 15. And that takes what was otherwise a good Potts run and bring it back. All right, so that'll be first and very, very long, 25. Got to think the Tigers will be pretty happy if they can just pick up a few yards here and make it manageable. Stapleton's going to hand it once again to Potts. He's going to pick up maybe a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 24.
Not necessarily what you'd think you'd see on a 1st and 25. But
the way they're running it, you pick up 8 to 10 yards. Why not?
Absolutely.
And clock, yes.
Do we have an update on yardage right now? Do we have an update on yardage?
We could ask Charlie Roman. I bet he would know. All right, so Stapleton will be back in the pistol set here. He's going to roll to his right, designed keeper here. Good blocking there. He's going to take it up the right sideline before being pushed out by number 3, Jack Wagner.
And update there for Potts, 20 carries for 140 yards. Nothing sweeter to see that on his senior night there.
Flip the card, 2 or 3. Be smart.
41 yards total for Hillsboro. 14 rushes.
41 yards of total offense for the Hillsboro Indians on 14
Thank you,
rushes.
Charlie, for that. Handoff to Potts. He's going to pick up 2 or 3. It makes it a manageable 4th down here.
So what do you do here, Coach?
I go for it.
Absolutely.
I think that's what they're thinking. Just make it manageable and go for it. You're here to win.
You know, we started with the ball, went down, scored. Hillsboro threw the interception. So pretty much this entire quarter, the last 5 minutes, we've had possession of the ball. So, whether it's a positive play or a negative play, you don't look for their offense to be too forceful here.
All right, so some crowds getting pumped up here. Stapleton in the pistol.
Tigers are getting rowdy.
Design keeper to the left. Oh, he gets that corner, and he's going. Finishes off the play. Falls forward, and that's pretty darn close. That's going to be at the half-yard line. 1 foot away for Drake Stapleton. Great design keeper there. I didn't think it was going to work out so well there for a second, but.
Were those all seniors in the backfield there? All leading to the left, or was Sykes in the backfield?
Yeah, no, it was all seniors.
You had senior Caden Pinwell leading out front, Sponso leading out front. Update on stats there, you had Drake Stapleton 5 carries for 50 yards.
There you go. When Drake can pick up that yardage on the ground like he has this drive, that's going to be a good night. Okay, Stapleton once again in the pistol set. Sponsel at that H-back position. Handoff Potts up the middle. He's booming. Can't. Oh,
touchdown.
That's going to be touchdown. Yep.
Here. Touchdown.
Touchdown. 3rd of the game for Mr. Andrew Potts. That will make your score 20-0. McClain leading with 6:06 left in the 3rd.
That brings out senior dual sport season athlete there, Seth Weller, to kick the extra point.
Well,
it doesn't look like maybe they're calling it second down.
I thought it was really, really close, but they're going to –
the near side official there signaled for a touchdown. I'm not sure how they could override that one.
Yeah, that's a little curious, but they're going to replay it.
Replay it. Where you at, Hammond? Get us a replay.
Brad, you got that replay for us?
Bradley.
Get that fancy replay,
Roll
man.
that beautiful beam footage, Bradley. Touchdown, Tigers.
All right, well, that was short-lived. Touchdown, Tigers, as Mr. Beal said, 20-0.
I think I should just throw the mic in front of Weeks' face when he does that.
Yeah.
Wake up Granny from her nap as she's watching it at home.
Yeah, Nate and Mark are boring. Let's get Weeks back on here.
That's right. That's what my mother said anyway while she's watching. I know my wife said it. Yours probably did too.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's watching soap operas.
High snap, but Stapleton, good recovery there on the hold. Weller's kick was up, and they're not calling it good yet.
Now there's a flag.
That's going to go against McClain. I'm not sure.
Delay of
game, yeah. How was that? I'm confused on that one. I did not think they took that long. Yeah, the crowd's saying it too. There's no way. I don't understand that one.
The stat man Charlie Roman down there on the far side of the bench is saying it as well. So if he's saying it, you know it's wrong.
All right, so I guess they're going to replay that. We'll see what Seth Weller can do here.
Last kick was good enough.
Doesn't matter.
Hey, he doesn't mind another 5-yard challenge.
Why not? Let me practice. Put me in, Coach.
Coached by the legendary Bob Bergstrom.
The legend. 21-0 McClain.
Some significant energy here on the McClain sideline.
Yeah, some Tiger players getting the crowd pumped up a little bit here. Hey, once again, Tiger Trivia. If you haven't gotten your answer in, here it is, folks.
Let's ask these lovely ladies in the press box, how many gallons of water are in the swimming pool at McClain High School?
15 gallons.
This is a Leesburgian here. Go ahead. 15 gallons. 15 gallons. Cody Jewellerette, that was your daughter.
Vinegar, yep. What's your guess?
Vinegar, what's your guess?
40?
In the swimming pool.
That's a little closer.
Think about this. A bucket of feed is 5 gallons. The swimming pool.
25,000.
Oh, who's the smartest of that group? What's your last name, little girl? 25,000. 15.
I love it. Good stuff.
Oh, we're just here for pure entertainment. Nothing else.
Nothing
right?
else.
Right,
we
Brad?
have no idea what we're talking about. Weller's kick is up. He's going to put it in the coffin corner again. Wow, what
man,
a
what a
kick.
goal.
Burns
Out of
might have
bounds.
stepped out.
Oh,
nope,
didn't
they're
call
gonna-
it. Oh,
Riley Cummins
who else?
once again.
Who
wow,
else?
good play there by the Tigers and Riley Cummins. A flag down late on the play.
Who else on the last?
I don't know if
three
they're
of the
going to get the
last
Tigers
four?
for excessive celebration there or not. Oh, okay. So a little bit of late hit on that.
It's probably going to be on sports tonight.
Oh, man. Good play there by the Tigers, regardless of what the penalty is here. Great play there by special teams. Once again, I mean, special teams have stepped up tonight.
Yeah. You know, Riley Cummins, we already talked about him once tonight, but the
Riley has
3
been
out of the
everywhere.
last 4 kickoffs has made the play on 3 out of the last 4. And the one he
Yeah.
didn't make the play on, we kicked out of bounds. So he didn't really have a chance to. So we'll say 3 out of 3.
Yep.
He's batting 100 right now. So let's hope Riley can take that same energy and transfer it onto the basketball court there. You know, we talked about that ever so briefly.
You never have to worry about Riley's energy. He's always going to bring the energy. He's going to bring what I like to call the juice, man. And he lifts up other people. He's just a good team player. All right, so that'll bring up a 1st and 10 for the Indians. Ball on the 20-yard line. So Hillsboro gets a little bit of a break there on the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. And they're going to spread it out a little bit more than what they normally do. Barrett in the backfield, Dunford under center. He is going to hand it off. Nothing once again.
And in true Penwell fashion.
Fumble. And flags again.
Look like some after-play activities by the Hillsboro Indians there. So
that might take it back to where it was originally going to be.
Great job by the Tigers not reacting to that situation there. You know, it's always that second guy that gets caught. So
Benniger, do you want to phone a friend on that answer?
Do you want to call your dad and ask him how many? He'd probably guess like 2. Yeah. He's we will not repeat what your daughter said, Matt Benniger, of how smart you were.
Yes. All right, so that's going to bring the ball back to the 10 for the Indians here. That'll make it 2nd and 25.
Definitely not adding to those positive 41 yards that the Hillsboro Indians only have this evening. So.
All right, so nobody out wide here. They're going to keep everyone in tight, man in motion. They're going to hand it off to, well, Dunford keeps it.
No,
7, just kidding. Javen Hoxtell. So Javen Hoxtell with the good carry there for the Indians. That'll put some more yardage up on the board there.
Big Sherbert shoes, Jaden Allison rolling around in the mud out there, tackled that back who appeared to have the ball on the dive there that kind of faked us all out. But
hey, once again, he knows his assignment, take care of the middle. Who's the guy coming up the middle? The guy he tackles. Can't blame him there.
Go figure. Big play here, biggest play of the game, you know,
That's right.
Especially for the Hillsboro Indians. Only 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter here.
All right, single receiver out to the left. Barrett and Dumpert in the backfield, man in motion here. Wow, good. Woo! Wow. Came out of nowhere. Cam Medley gets a big interception, now a big sack. Big play, Cam Medley on defense. That'll bring it up to 4th and long for the Indians.
A bit of an aggressive defensive play there, bringing both Caden Penwell stuff in the inside there and then pulling Cam Medley from that safety position. But
I don't know what it is, but the Tigers seem to be timing out that snap almost
I'm
perfectly
telling you, they
tonight.
have that cadence. They have that cadence pretty much down to a T. You know, if you're on the Hillsboro sidelines, you're probably going to want to change that up a little bit, maybe just call us off there. But
yeah, so far so good on the anticipation there by the defense.
Oh, worst punt of the evening for Burns here.
It's still going to take a fortuitous roll there, and it's going to put it on the 49.
Roll. Matriculated across the
50-yard
line.
I don't know how many syllables that is. I can't spell it. Don't ask.
Can I get a definition? Update from Fayette County here. The score is 14-14. 3 minutes, 33 seconds left in the 3rd. Out there at Miami Trace, all tied up between the Blue Lions and the Panthers. Have not got an updated score from the Chili Jackson game. It was 30-0 at the half. Jackson up there.
Stapleton handoff to Potts. He's going to rumble forward for about 3 yards. Once again, carrying 2 or 3 Indians with him onto a positive yardage gain. That'll bring up 2nd and 7. So, Tigers, you got to think they're going to be pretty content with just letting that clock tick, tick, tick away here. Run the football. Why
not? That was the key to the game. Who can run the ball?
And we're seeing it play out before our eyes right now.
The Tigers undoubtedly are over that 200-yard mark for the evening.
Keeper by Drake Stapleton. He's going to pick up maybe a yard. Looks like a no gain, though.
Great job by the Indians sniffing that one out. Also great read by Drake Stapleton.
Yes.
Not handing that to Caden Penwell.
That could have been worse,
yep,
absolutely.
Yep.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 7 for the Tigers.
You know, I'm glad that brown's not like our accent color. It does not look good on those jerseys right now.
No, it doesn't. Just something about brown and yellow.
Yep. Yeah, there you go.
Or brown and gold, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, brown and gold. I know better than that.
We could call it maize.
Fair enough.
Yeah, maize.
Fair enough.
With the block in.
Just, stop it. Stapleton, shotgun. Sponsel beside him. He gets it, looks left. He rolls to his right. Indians in pursuit. Oh, that's an errant. Good.
Oh,
wow.
Great.
That's best play of the night by Owen
Absolutely.
Sykes there. Playing defense when he's on offense. That could have been bad.
Drake rolled out to the right there. Kind of threw that one off balance. Didn't really have his footing. Was kind of getting flushed out of the pocket. Looked as though that head official there was going to call a hold on the left side of the offensive line there, but we got away with it.
That'll bring up 4th and 7.
Probably the worst series the Tigers have had thus far this game.
Yeah, I
Only
think that's
about a 3-yard gain there.
That's safe to say. Weller rolls to his right, punts. Good punt there. Forces.
Oh, fumble.
What? And we got a flag? Maybe they're saying Sykes touched him?
I'm going to say the cushion there. He has to give him space and time into that.
It looked like he gave him a decent amount, but I don't know. We'll see.
Nope, that was a flag.
Well,
that's all right.
Heads up play there by the Indians to get it back.
You're going to take a 10-yard penalty from the 18-yard line. Looks like the Indians are going to start the play for their series at the 28-yard line. So we come out of this series here. If the Indians choose to run the ball, keep it in bounds here for 4 plays, you're probably going to be looking at the start of the 4th quarter by we get out of this series, or maybe they punt it, or the Tigers get the ball back here. So up 21-0.
All right, so that'll be penalty against the Tigers. That's going to bring the ball up to the 29-yard line for
when are we going to give the answer to the
Indians?
trivia?
Between the 3rd and the 4th period, Mr. Beal.
2 minutes and 57 seconds.
Patience, young Skywalker.
To prove how intelligent some of you are, or are not.
Wow. Way to call out our audience,
I'm
Mr. Beal.
I'm just calling out a few individuals
Jeez.
we had in the press box. I don't know what was answered on. Do we have a correct answer on Facebook yet, Brad?
We do not have a correct answer.
600,000.
Keep guessing if you haven't guessed yet.
400,000.
$25 gift card, folks. Think about how many double cheeseburgers that can buy you at McDonald's. Not as many as it used to.
I was going to say, back in the day, that's pretty quick
that was
math.
25 double cheeseburgers. Yeah. All right, triple option here once again.
I may have attempted that challenge once.
Keeper by Dumper's going to take it. Stapleton in pursuit. I don't think he's going to get him, though. He's going to take it in for Hillsboro's first touchdown of the game. Good keeper there by Dumper. That was
did not expect
about a 70-yard play on the run there by Dumper.
Almost seemed like it was a miscue on this close side of the field here by the Tigers.
Someone, as you say, had an MA there.
Yeah, nobody keyed the quarterback.
Yeah, definitely lost track. And Dumper, he's not a big guy. He's shifty, and you get that triple option look. He's kind of staying hidden behind his offensive lineman. I can kind of see why he might get lost there.
Well, that and all the brown spots on the jerseys. Which one has the ball?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Ball blends in with the jerseys at this point.
We certainly can't see it from up here.
All right, so Hillsboro will attempt their first extra point of the night. Number 82. if I can find him, Wes Bailey, to attempt the extra point. Kick is up and is good. That will make your score 21-7 with 2:44 left to go in the third period. So Hillsboro kind of clawing their way back little by little here. Still a 2-touchdown lead by the Tigers, so no reason to panic yet, but you got to think they would stay aggressive here. Keep giving the ball to Potts, keep giving the ball to Drake Stapleton.
I'd like to see Caden, I'm sorry, not Cam, the younger brother we coach in the 8th grade, get the ball out of bounds there. So get the ball outside there. I'm sorry, let me correct myself.
It's all good, Mr. Beal. We still love you. All right, so that will bring Mr. Bailey again back to kick for the Indians from the right hash. Cummins and Sykes back to receive for the Tigers. And once again, I don't think I have shouted out this person yet tonight, but shout out to Miss Vanessa Pinwell and her Tiger cheerleaders tonight. We want to congratulate those senior cheerleaders out there.
How many years? There's a trivia question. How many years has she been the head cheerleading coach?
I know Patty Shelton did it for a long, long time, and that's a great question. I'll have to ask her that sometime. Cummins receives it. He's going to take it up the middle here. Burns. That's a face mask all day. Yep, by Burns there. Some extracurriculars after the play there. That's going to be a big penalty by Burns. Grabbed that face mask. That was pretty obvious. Yeah, you got to think that'll be personal foul. He as
That'll
Mr. Weeks said, probably
appears to be a
dragged him
15-yard
down.
penalty.
Yeah.
From the 20, so Tigers should get the ball about the 35.
Well, you know, and Riley Cummins, he's made that play on Burns all night. Burns makes the play on Cummins. Good play, just brought him down by the face mask. We've seen a decent amount of penalties from both sides tonight. Oh, okay. Okay, they're going to do push block in the back by the Tigers. I did not see that one coming at all. Okay, wow. All right, ball on the 10 for the Tigers here. Stapleton in the pistol set. He's going to hand off to a dirty Mr. Potts there. Stop in the backfield by the Indians. Tigers cannot get complacent here. They want that clock to keep rolling, but you got to think there's got to be some sort of an aggressive play.
You know,
coming
huge
here
series
soon.
here. We were pretty comfortable there about 45 seconds ago, but a huge series here for the Tigers. You know, if they're not able to get points on the board on this one, definitely need to get a first down. So Weller's not punting out of the back of the end zone here.
Hand off to Potts up. Oh no, keeper by Stapleton up the middle. He's going to take it and fall forward.
Great run for positive yardage there.
I think he flipped a Hillsboro defender up over him there.
Great block on the outside by Caden Penwell.
Yeah, I mean, once again, the Tiger interior linemen are doing – they're probably the real MVP so far tonight. They are getting push, and not just every once in a while. They're consistently getting push up the middle and propelling Potts, Penwell, and Stapleton to get these 5 to 6 yard gains. Minute and 27 left to go in the third.
Sykes out wide. McCune is as well.
Hand off to Potts. He's going to go forward. He's going to get close, but
it appears first down.
It appears first down, and that's what the official's signaling. Yep,
and they're
first
listening
down.
to this nearsighted official, although last time they neglected to listen to him on the touchdown.
Yeah.
So
yes,
it's a pretty good vantage point of the sticks. So
that was a close play there, but Potts gets the benefit of the doubt.
So
picks up the first.
You know, no MAs, no turnovers. It appears as though the Tigers are going to go into the fourth quarter with possession of the ball.
You're just naming all your success criteria, aren't you?
Hey,
Hope Mrs. Gray's listening.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so Caden Pinwell with the ball. He'll carry it for a positive gain of 2 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 8. And I think the Tigers, they'll get one more play off in this quarter, and I think they'll be content with letting the rest of it run out.
And then you know what's up next.
Tiger trivia.
Dun, dun, dun.
We don't have a winner
Are we
yet.
going with the Christmas vacation drum roll? We started the night with it. We got to do it for the trivia.
We got to do it at some point, right?
I think I'm low. I think I'm significantly low. I bet I could have called Rich Bunner, and he would have known.
Well, I got my answer from the Jeff Pence, so it
Fourth
should
quarter
be
here,
right
boys. Here it comes. Fourth quarter.
Yep. They're holding up the 4s.
All right, what do we got for trivia, Bradley?
We got to get a winner, so Brad's going to look for that winner here in a second. We got some close ones.
850,000 gallons.
An Olympic swimming pool is 660,000. We don't have
Holy smokes.
quite the Olympic swimming pool size.
Well, we're missing 2 lanes, and we're only 25 meters. Is an Olympic pool 50 meters?
I believe it's the same length as
25
ours.
meters.
Yeah, it's just wider. Maybe
Would
I'm
you
wrong.
say 650,000?
660,000.
So 440,000 then.
Yeah. Something like that.
I was trying to think of how many Mike Massey 2,000-gallon water tanks could we fit in that swimming pool?
Yep, I was thinking 275-gallon totes.
What'd you say, Bradley?
Okay, hey, Brad said we'll do it now. We'll announce the winner later. So your answer for tonight's Tiger trivia question.
460,000.
Nope, wrong. 88,000 gallons on the mark.
Oh, what the heck? I said 50,000 earlier, and you laughed at me. And everybody else is saying
I couldn't
400,000.
give you the answer, man.
Golly.
We'll get you a winner here in a hot second.
Oh, there you go. Ooh,
Pinwell
little
finishing that
extracurricular
run.
there again, kind of trying to throw him down in that mud puddle. But, hey, he's got a lot of energy moving right now.
Yeah, they all do. They're amped up for this. Once again, guys, we'll get you the winner here in just a couple minutes. Once Brad gets that,
Sorry,
we'll,
Mr. Sykes,
we'll announce
your
that.
3,474 is not correct.
Just think, how many 275-gallon totes is that? 88,000 divided by 275. What is it, Mr. Beal, off the top of your head? Do
really
it.
close to 30.
Fair enough. All right. Hey, I believe you. Stapleton back in the pistol set. Fakes it to Potts. Looks out to the right for Owen Sykes.
Actually, 32-ish, I would say. My wife would be mad that I don't have the exact number for you.
You should be disappointed in
yeah, I would say
Paige.
32. 32 and some decimals.
You have a calculator, man.
Yeah, well, let's see how close I am. 32 and some decimals.
All right, so that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Go ahead and announce the game while I do this, man. $320.
I said, sorry. I said 32.
You were only 290 off.
320, sorry.
Only 290 off, man.
Shut up. Sorry. I need to move my decimal point to the right.
Hand off to Potts up the middle. He's going to rumble. He's being pushed. Good gain there by Andrew Potts.
And once again, how about that McClain Tiger offensive line as they pick
Yeah.
each other up off the field. Initial contact at the line of scrimmage, and they all ended up, about 5 yards past the line of scrimmage
A
there?
Hillsboro player came up with that ball at the end of the play, but I think they're going to call that down, and it brings up a 3rd and 5.
You know, we'll say it again. Biggest play for
Of
the
the
Indians
game.
here. For the Indians,
For the
not
Indians,
necessarily
yeah.
the Tigers.
Yeah, I
know.
would agree with that. I would agree with that.
Officials timeout here.
All right, I think they're done conferring. Stapleton out wide to the right. Brought down in the backfield.
outside.
Loss of 1 or 2 on the play. All right, well, while they're going into 4th down, Brad, we have a winner.
Good try.
Sean Hickok.
Good try, Sean.
Look, Sean, You guessed it. Sean Hickok, 88,000. Just, is
Wait,
a little late, buddy.
Does he
Little
get his
late.
own gift card?
Does he get his own gift card? I don't know.
As long as you buy us double cheeseburgers. Can you reply and buy us double cheeseburgers with the gift card, and we're okay with it.
We'll wait till this play's done.
Nice low kick.
Good punt there. All right, our winner for tonight's Tiger trivia question, Karen Kinzinger Howland. So
Brought to us by
Rufex. So
Rufex.
Give me a second, Mr. Beal. Okay, she guessed 71,000. She was the closest without going over. So Karen Howland, please make sure to direct message the McClain Athletic Department, and we will get your gift card to you some way, somehow. I mailed one to Orlando earlier this month, so I'll get it to you somehow. Just direct message us, and we'll get that to you. So congratulations again, Karen Howland, $25 gift card, sponsored by Sean Hickok and Rufex. Thank you once again, guys.
All right, as the clock continues to click here, 10 minutes left in the game.
Good stuff there by the Tigers on 1st and 10.
Undoubtedly that dive play was probably all season Hillsboro's bread and butter. You've not seen much success of that tonight.
No. The one play that has just been a huge play so far was obviously Dumpard's keeper to the left side of the field. We just haven't seen anything up the middle for Hillsboro
Previous
tonight.
to that, the Tigers had held the Indians to about 40 yards.
Yeah.
That probably allowed them to scamper maybe over 100.
Yeah.
I would assume the Tigers probably quickly approaching that 250 mark.
And again, kind of a team effort tonight. We've seen some good runs, obviously, by Andrew Potts. But, Stapleton and Pinwell have had a healthy dose in there as well.
I think the biggest situation here is just big plays. Big plays for the Tigers.
Yeah.
Special team situations.
Okay, catch by.
Didn't get him, but he disrupted him. And
Hoxel.
there he is again.
That
Who
might
else?
have been. Looked like a flag on the play. And they're going to bring another flag after the play. And looks like push by one of the Hillsboro players. Okay, we'll just wait and see.
I'm going to assume the preliminary call is going to be a hold on the Indians here, and then maybe an unsportsmanlike by the Indians again.
It's going to be a dead ball, so it might be 2. So they could actually be.
Refs are going to go ahead and confer here. We'll wait for their call.
Confer, that's another big word for you.
Thank you. Short for conifer, like a pine cone, like a tree.
Conifer. Let's see.
A conifer, sir.
Oh, update from Fayette County.
Uh-oh, can't wait.
The Panthers up 21-14.
I'm assuming they are also in the fourth quarter, correct, Mr. Beal?
What's fourth quarter, 6:40. Yellow ticket, bud. Yeah.
All righty, so
It's getting a little chilly in the press box.
I'm not going to complain. It's pretty warm.
Yeah. I guess we could be outside.
Let's see. Refs are still trying to. Not sure. We got the sideline warning here on the Tigers, but outside of that, I'm not sure what else they're talking about.
If we're going second down here, that should be from the spot foul, correct?
Ish. Yes. Yes.
Well, you would assume that we'd be back a little farther for this one.
All right, so that'll bring up 2nd and 12,
Keith,
it looks like.
Coach Penwell is definitely not happy with the placement of this ball. Up 14 points. He wants everything he can get and probably deserves at the moment.
So they're gonna move the ball up more. The refs are looking a little confused, I think. They're going to move it up.
The
Okay.
Tigers
Lot more
definitely are
yards.
not happy.
No, Tiger sideline is pretty furious right now. I mean, I can't say I blame them. They've conferred a lot on this, and I don't know if that's – oh, well. Next play.
A little unsportsmanlike by
Yep.
the Indian down here on the Tiger sideline as he looks on to the Tigers clapping. Not what you want to see him do.
Well, we just got to pin our ears back and say next play here. See what the Tigers got in them here. Little adversity here. You got to think with the energy the Tigers been playing tonight, this is just going to fuel their fire just a little bit more.
That really cleared it up, Mr. Weeks. Good night.
Mr. Weeks, unsportsmanlike comment. If only. I'm not sure the head referee is not taking control of it right now. So they're going to move it right back.
Some
all right.
Simple, basic math there, right?
Well,
Plus, minus.
Well, okay, hey, to be fair, you can barely see some of the lines and the numbers out
Where's
there.
the hash at?
You know.
Where's Ed Bolander? Why didn't we have him out there
We need
at
Ed to
halftime?
repaint some of
Come
these.
on, Ed. Where are you at, Ed? Get the paint machine out. Not sure if it'll stick.
Probably not. It's a good thought, though.
While he's at, could he get the gun out and spray some numbers on these jerseys? Because it's pretty much an Indian versus a Tiger right now.
Yeah.
That's about the amount of details you can get from us. That makes it a hold up here. We've got to reset the sticks, right? So
should still be first down because they moved the ball 3 times now. I'm losing track now too. Here we go. We're going to play football. They're calling it second down and long. And third down and really long now. Andrew Rader with the good play. See what
I'm going to assume they took the result of the play was a first down, maybe, and then added on because
pushed it back. But now it's third down now. So
and about half the field. Could we just average that?
Yeah, might as well.
I mean, you got to get on the 8-yard line and you've got to get to the 45. That's definitely not the situation you want to be in there.
All right, so Indians will have 3 wideouts. That's kind of a rare occurrence for tonight. They're spreading out a little bit. Dumpert under center. Fake it to Barrett. He's going to roll to his left. Pass. Good catch there by number 5. That is Zach Brown.
All right, so do you punt the ball away here, or do you give the Tigers significantly positive field position with 8 minutes left, down 14?
This is the trickiest time of the game for any coach. Any coach will agree with you. This is a tricky time of the game, especially when you're down 2 scores. If you're down 1 score, it's a no-brainer, but you're down 2 scores. They've got 15, 16 yards to go here. I think they're going to punt it away.
Looks like they're punting it away.
That's what I would do. I'm not a football coach, but
they're probably going to anticipate.
The clock is running here,
yeah.
So they got to get it off quick. Time is a factor here.
Oh, bad punt. Worst punt of the night tonight. Positive roll for the Hillsboro Indians.
Owen Sykes with a really good job of acting like he was going to catch it there. Caught a couple Indian special teamers off guard there. So that will bring the ball to the 26-yard line. 7:30 left to go in the game. Ball in the Tigers' hands. So you got to think they're just going to give it to their bread and butter, Mr. Pinwell, Mr. Potts, and let them do their thing here. That offensive line.
Shaky Drakey even.
Shaky Drakey. Got to think that offensive line, they've got to make they've made plays all night, but they got to make some big plays now. So Stapleton in the shotgun, lone back with Potts there, 3 wide. He'll get the ball, hands it to Potts. Good lead block there by Cade Sponsel. Somehow stays on his feet. There's going to be yet another flag on the play in the backfield, holding on the Tigers.
Holding against the offense there.
Holds on a night like this, you know it. You've been there before.
I'm just gonna say I never had one.
Wow, and you never had a botched snap too, right?
I did not have that. Okay, I'll take that back. I had a hold. One may have cost us a touchdown, but we won't talk about that.
That wasn't against OSU, was it?
No, the other state.
Oh, okay.
The other state.
Okay.
You know what they say. If you can't get in Michigan, go to state. So.
Ooh. Big words by the big man there.
That's right.
All right, Tigers spread it out here. Trips wide to the right, single receiver to the left. Stapleton in the shotgun. He'll have a design keeper here. And that's –
We look like we lucked out on one there.
Yeah, we might have gotten away with a hold there. They're going to still have a negative yardage play on their hands.
Final
though.
from Jackson County. Chile 7. Jackson, what you guess?
47.
Close. You should have guessed the trivia tonight. 48.
Man,
Yeah.
I don't know why I said 40. You never see a
That's
football
odd,
score of 47.
That's an odd number. 48's kind of well.
That's an odd number.
47.
I should have said
Mathematically, I guess you could get there, but
you
that's
could.
an odd number.
Yeah, you could, but that is odd. All right, so Stapleton in the pistol set, second and long here. He gets it, pitch to Potts to the right, slips, and there's that slip. It was bound to happen at some point, right?
Yep. The most positive situation for this drive, the clock continues to run. The clock continues to run. So
6:20 left to go in the game. We want to give a big shout out to Miss Tracy Kokenauer as well.
Does a wonderful job. She got a big hug last night from a bunch of wet, sweaty middle school football players after the game.
She does a fantastic job.
She probably had to throw all those clothes away.
All right, Stapleton pistol formation. Handoff to Potts, slipping and sliding. He's going to go down with about a 4-yard gain on the play. That's still going to bring up 4th and long, 4th and 20, maybe 19.
Kind of a unique drive here for the Indians. Started first and significantly long for their personal foul. Our hold on this end, 1st and long, and just it seems as though the energy and the drive's wearing down on both teams right now. But the Tigers still able to push through some positive yardage after those penalties.
So hey, this is big right here. You know, Burns, if he has some space, he's an athlete. So Seth's done a good job since that opening kickoff of keeping the ball away from him. Let's see if he can do it here.
The Indians have not attempted necessarily to rush for one of these punts.
Ooh, high snap there. Good punt by Seth Weller.
Getting it out of bounds anyway.
I mean, just getting it off there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that could have been catastrophic for the Tigers there.
Another big word, catastrophic.
Look at me, man. Look at me. All right, hey, 5 minutes exactly left to go. Hillsboro is in Tiger territory. Down 2 touchdowns. This still might be a game. We'll see.
2 minutes, 3 seconds left in Fayette County. Score would be 21-14. Don't have any SVC scores as of yet by anybody. Zane Trace Paint Valley, 34-19. Zane Trace. The Fighting Corey Dyes struggling over in Chillicothe, I guess.
All right, so that'll bring up 2nd and short. Got to give a shout out now to Crew Decker. Hi, Crew. All right, so refs kind of slowing this down a little bit. Clock
hey, that
is
should
still
be,
ticking.
You throw in the Decker name there. This should be like a discount on a haircut or something.
Yeah, that should be.
You know, free
I'm
haircut.
just saying, Neil, when I bring Bennett in next time. Man.
Yeah.
All right, handoff to Barrett up the middle. I think he's pretty close, and yeah, he's going to get it. So 1st down Hillsboro, 4 minutes left to go.
You know, not necessarily this is the scenario or the situation the Tigers want to be in here. You know, if you're the Indians, this is where you want to be with 4 minutes left. In Tiger territory, 15-yard line, driving it in.
Dumpered under center. He fakes. He's looking left. Good play there by T.D. Matisic.
Great defensive play. Didn't necessarily get in front of it, but got a hand on it.
Yes, great play there by T.D. Kept his eyes on the quarterback and his man. Got that left hand in there at the final second.
Shout out to the cotton candy stand here at the game tonight. There are more Great job by whatever dentist sponsored that, right? There's going to be more fillings after this
That's
evening.
a good way to keep yourself in business.
Yeah, great job.
All right, Hillsboro under center once again. Dumpert hands to Barrett.
Almost a fumble there.
And he's going to get, once again, just nothing up the middle for the Indians
that
tonight.
dive had minimal success for the Indians. You know, it's been kind of their bread and butter, and unfortunately.
Tigers just seem to own the A and B gaps tonight. Just nothing going on those.
Timeout by the Indians. I believe that leaves them 2 timeouts, I think. So with 3:49 remaining, scores 21-7 in favor of the Tigers.
Kicks and Cope Decker, shout out. Getting all kinds of requests, so might as well name all the Decker boys. It's the final game of the year, so I'm just going all out. All right, so once again, 3rd and 10, 3:49 left to go in the game. Big play here for the Indians, right? Touchdown, Indians. Good play there. I'm trying to see the number. He's muddy.
14.
Is it? Yeah, I think that's Elliott.
Logan Elliott.
Yep.
Junior.
Logan Elliott for the Indians.
Hats off to the Indians there. And, continuing. They haven't had a whole lot of positive situations there.
They're fighting.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're fighting. Got to give it to them.
So 3:43 left here. You've got to come out with an onside, yes?
Not necessarily.
You don't think?
I don't think so.
2 timeouts left. The Tigers get a first down. There's a chance they could drain that clock, though.
Yeah, if they get a 3 and out on the next, then, it's definitely a game for sure.
Bot snap. And Riley Cummings.
Good job by Caden Pinwell, just knocking that thing into outer space.
There again, special teams player of the game. Win or loss here. It's going to go to Riley Cummings. Once again,
How
another
can you
big
not
play.
give him the play of the game?
Pressuring that quarterback. I mean, that's the 4th special teams big play, tackle, forced.
Defensively, special teams-wise, Riley Cummings, he's the man tonight.
Yeah.
Cam Medley's having a heck of a game. It just seems like Riley Cummings is just all over the place right now. Cade Sponsel also just knocking hats out there tonight on defense. All 3 of those
27,
guys.
Huntington 14.
You said 27 to 14?
27 to 14. The Fighting Adenians, Frankfurtians, right?
Frankfurtians.
The Fighting Mike Sykes. Right.
All right, so hey guys, it's a game all of a sudden. 21-13. Hillsboro's down 1 score now. 3:43 left to go in the game. Tigers got to get. They don't need a big play. They got to get some first downs here though. Take that time off the clock. So
you've got to assume, this kind of looks like our typical return lineup. You got to assume the Tigers are going to have the hands team in here. I would assume.
Possibly. Allison is in there with Potts, so yeah, that is the hands team.
It is an onside. Good.
Oh, Jaden Allison.
Sherbert Shoes.
Jaden.
Again.
That's your center, folks, with the hands.
No surprise. What a tough kid. You got to step up there. I mean, in that situation, you got 11 guys running to rip your head off. So great job.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, and you don't think about that, but yes, absolutely.
That might be the play that Jaden remembers the rest of his life.
Oh, absolutely.
Offensive lineman touching the ball.
Yeah.
Right?
Big play right there.
Yeah.
That was a good onside kick.
Yeah, that was a great
exactly
kick. I thought it
was
coming to the sideline on this side. So great field position for the Tigers here.
Stapleton in the pistol, hands it to Potts. Good blocking up the middle. He's going to pick up about 3 on the play. And just let that clock tick, tick, tick away.
The Indians had about 9 in the box there. Still great positive yardage. Timeout by the Indians. That leaves them 1, I believe.
And that'll be big. If the Tigers can just get a first down here, you leave the Indians with just 1 timeout with essentially, after this play, 3:25 roughly left to go if it's just a, another 5-yard run. Kenny Branscombe said Jaden Allison, catcher on the baseball team for a reason. Absolutely.
That's right.
You could definitely tell there.
That's
good,
right.
Good point, Coach Branscombe.
Update on the Trace score, 21-14, 33 seconds left. Trace is at the lead.
All right, so both teams come back out, 3.5 minutes left, 2nd and 7 for the Tigers.
40 seconds remaining for the Panthers versus the Blue Lions.
Stapleton in the pistol set. Once again, good lead blocking by Cade Sponsel there.
And they continue to drive.
Yes.
Great job by Gunnar Bodie getting back in there. And the last timeout will be called by the Indians.
They got to get a stop here.
What'd he say? What?
All right, Mr. Beal, what do you expect here? You expect just to run up the gut again? Do we get fancy at all?
I think Coach is in there talking to his seniors saying, hey, listen, you had the opportunity here. You got the opportunity. This is what you wanted. You're up 8, 3:23 left. Your home field, your potentially your last game of your senior career. Pony up and get the 3 yards you need here.
Pony up. I like that.
When you got 4 seniors in the backfield, Cade Sponsel, Caden Pinwell.
Let them take you to the promised land.
And then Shaky Drakey. You just put it on them. You put it on them. They've done it all night here, for a positive, probably 280, 300 yards. So
close to
why
it.
not give them a chance again?
Yep. Drake back in the pistol yet again. Hand the Potts up the middle, and he's going to get it.
First down.
He's going to get it. First down, Tigers. Clock is not going to stop now.
And ironically enough, in true senior fashion, Cade Sponsel's man was 10 yards from the line of scrimmage.
He's been an animal tonight.
Oh, man, he found his honey hole.
He has had no fear. He has put a hat on a hat defensively and offensively. Cade Sponsel stepping up big time.
Final from Fayette County, 21-14, Miami Trace. Got to give a shout-out to Fayette County McDonald's. Nick Epifano has sponsored that Fayette County trophy for 20 years, that rivalry trophy. On Rivalry Friday, and he posted to his TV show there. So let's go. Congrats, Coach Hurt. Not yet congrats, but congrats.
All right, Drake Stapleton in the backfield, pistol. Potsy runs forward. Got to think he is going to hold that ball for dear life.
So 3 downs left, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. You say average plays, 35 seconds?
Roughly.
Yeah? So we're going to be really close.
Going to be very, very close. So picking up a first down here will essentially seal it.
Yeah.
And you can just take the victory V.
Yep.
Got to pick up the first.
I'm not
Got to
sure.
pick up the first, though. Mathematically,
I
think
with
we're
the
there.
push this offensive line's had all night long, I don't think the Hillsboro Indians can stop these Tigers at the moment.
All right, Stapleton's just going to let it tick-tock away. Hand off to Pinwell up the gut. He's going to take it. Picks up another 3 to 4 on the play. This is a big, big play coming up. If they can pick up the first down, we can go ahead and probably call that a game. Third down, and it looks to be 4 for the Tigers. 1:30 left to go. All right, once again, senior-laden team. Let the seniors lead you, right?
That's right.
Yep.
Hey, ironically enough, what was the key to the game?
Run
the ball.
Yep.
Stop the run.
Yep.
Let's see what we got here.
Yes, sir. Stapleton's watching that back judge there. He's going to give it to Potts. He's rumbling up the middle. He gets it.
First down.
First down, Tigers.
What an amazing play by Potts. It's like he intentionally hit the deck there, It's like he could have kept going, but to secure that ball, He hit the deck.
Yep.
Could have
Very smart,
potentially
heady
put another
play.
7 on the board, but
Smart,
great
heady
senior play there.
Yep. And once again, just a run up the gut. You let all the seniors in the backfield block for Potts. The rest is history. So they're going to get in the V formation here.
Those 4 seniors in the backfield.
Got to think they'll get it under 40 seconds here. 35 seconds.
Probably going to be the last play of the game
just
here.
got to run one play. Game.
Ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your final score of tonight's game. Greenfield Tigers, McClain Tigers, 21. Hillsboro Indians, 13 on this Rotary Bowl rivalry night.
And in true Rotary Bowl fashion, the excitement still continues as the clock ticks down. So hats off to the Hillsboro Indians and all those faithful Hillsboro fans that came to pack the stands this evening.
Hey, kudos to Hillsboro fans. They really did pack the visitors section, so kudos to their support for their team and their school.
Absolutely.
And a great victory here by the Tigers on senior night, Rotary Bowl night, Mud Bowl night. Just a really cool time.
That's right. That's right. So congrats, Coach.
That would be a good idea if we can get some seniors up here.
Seniors.
Yeah.
They need to shower first. This is a small area.
They'll try to give us hugs or something.
Yeah. Something stupid
that's
like
a
that.
no-go.
This is a small area.
That's when Jaden Allison will not push me back. I do not want mud on me. All right, hey. There goes the confetti. And that's a really cool scene, cheering on with some students. All right, so they're going to make their way over for the alma mater here. And this will be the presentation of the Rotary Bowl trophy.
Is that sponsored by any
The Rotary.
Highland County Rotary?
The Highland
there you
County
go.
Rotary.
Thank you, Highland County Rotary.
Yep.
The Greenfield and Hillsboro
They have done
Rotary
that
Club.
for a very long time.
Too bad we can't get a microphone in
And
there.
the Rotary Bowl belongs to the Tigers.
All right, hey, so final score once again for your senior Rotary Bowl night, 21-13 the Tigers. Student section wants to go celebrate, a little premature there. Got to sing the alma mater first.
No.
I think they're going to go ring the bell.
Play it anyway.
All right, well, hey, guys, we're going to get off here for just a minute. We'll do some, post-game wrap-up stuff here in just a few minutes, but we'll get off and let them do the alma mater and everything here in just a second.
Update, Uniota 49, Southeastern 0.
Oh, man. All right, we'll be back at you guys. Quick little stat for all you guys out there. This is the first year that McClain has won multiple FAC games, so that's
So
kind
what are
of
you thinking, playoffs? Where's your math at, boss?
I don't know the system. I don't know the formula that they use very well, so.
Big Bad Brad, you do well enough with computers and all this mad science stuff. Like, what are you thinking? Guaranteed. Are you ready to set up at some random
Bear
location?
on he's like Bear on College Game Day, man. He's always right. So.
Yeah.
All right, now we'll get to the alma mater. Just wanted to throw that out at you guys. The Tigers break a 7-year win streak from Hillsboro for the Rotary Bowl night. So, again, some cool stats there for you. We'll be back at you. All right, guys, some stats for the night. Andrew Potts leading the way, 34 rushes for 177 yards and 3 touchdowns. Hillsboro, total yardage, a little over 100.
God.
Yeah, a little over 100 yards for Hillsboro. We got some mudslides. I love it. Love it. I want some more of it. Let's see. Hillsboro, Mason Dumpert, 3 for 7 for 40 yards, 1 TD,
Hey,
1
if
INT.
Coach Penwell has not taken a bath tonight, it appears as though he might directly.
Yeah,
so.
he might. Drake Stapleton, 5 for 15 for 79 yards. Receiving-wise for the Tigers, Owen Sykes, 3 receptions for 59 yards, had a big game tonight. And overall, Tiger defensively, Riley Cummins got to be my defensive and special teams player of the game tonight. And Cam Medley, got to give him a special mention as well. He stepped up big for the Tigers. And once again, player of the game has to once again go to Andrew Potts. There is the bath.
Oh, that was probably a little cold.
Little chilly. Little chilly.
Man, that was all state speed there. He might need some ice. Pick that ice back up off the ground. He might need some ice there after that one. That wasn't a long sprint, but it was a good sprint. Great job, Coach Penwell. You know, hats off to, we kind of neglected to mention the seniors for the Indians. So hats off to them for any of those seniors that, you see some kids over there sitting on that bench. Football definitely one of the toughest sports kids can play. Longest season, most demanding in the summer, off season, so on. Most challenging when you start the season in 95-degree heat. And you finish it here in 40-degree heat, covered in significant articles of clothing. So hats off to those seniors for the Hillsboro Indians.
Absolutely, and congratulations to all the seniors here for McClain as well on senior night. What a great bittersweet feeling. Mostly sweet tonight though, so that's really cool to see. Real quick, guys, we're going to let the band play one more time. Just some final season happenings here for other McClain sports. The volleyball team finished their season this week with a regular season overall record of 12-9. They lost to Circleville just a few days ago in sectionals. Monday, thank you. Boys soccer, they suffered a loss to Athens in the sectional final. They finished their season at 4-8-1. Girls soccer, they finished their season last night with a 0-1 loss to Warren, but they have a very respectable record at 7-5-2. Girls golf, once again, finished second in the league. Boys golf were sixth. Boys cross country was sixth in the league, and girls cross country, I believe, don't quote me on this, they finished fourth in the league. So once again, congratulations to all of our fall sports athletes, our band members, our Tigerettes, our cheerleaders, our cadet corps members, our football players. Heck, congratulations to you, Mr. Beal. I don't know what for, but you've done a heck of a good job here with me.
And
for a
hats
couple
off to
games
those coaches too.
Absolutely.
Can't
say it enough.
No.
Football coaches, they eat, live, and breathe football during, as
Not
you
just
said.
Football. I'm talking every fall sport. Because it's a timeless, it's a thankless, not timeless. It's a thankless position.
Yep.
The
really
amount
is.
of time, the commitment that coaches have to give, just really unique. So
yeah,
if we could name those seniors for
them.
the Indians real quick: Jack Wagner, Austin Barrett. I'm gonna botch one of these names, sure. Gary Reno, Ian Lawson, Aiden Clemens, senior cheerleaders: Bree Bailey, Abigail Miller, Scarlett Robinson, Mara Roush, Logan Savage, Samantha Smith, and Olivis Watson. So congratulations to those seniors for the Hillsboro Indians again tonight.
Absolutely.
We forgot to mention them earlier, so best of luck to them in their future sports, future careers, career after high school.
Yeah, absolutely. With it being a rivalry like this, we like to face off on the field and the court and the track and wherever else. But deep down, being from Highland County with each other.
Tentative word from the Ed Bolander says we're in.
Okay.
Tentative word from the Uniodian, the McClain Tiger, Corey White says we will play Clinton Massey.
Yeah, fair enough. So there you go, people.
Cross country, best of luck tomorrow.
Rio Grande districts.
For the entire district, all of the FAC teams, excluding Chillicothe and Miami Trace, because they're Division I in cross country. Oh, my God. I swear if one of these guys hugs me, I'm going to punch him.
Yep. No hugs.
Hey, Mr. Luke needs a hug. Luke needs a hug. Sherbert shoes in the house. Hey, you boys want to talk? Here you go. Nate Dogg, you want to get him? Here.
Yeah, hey, Jaden, get on here real quick.
Hey, you're hot. If the green button's on, you're hot right here.
Jaden, Sherbert Shoes Allison, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm good.
Good, man. Hey, what'd you think of that game tonight?
Ooh, it felt amazing.
All right, so let me ask you, man. It's senior night here at McClain. Pretty bittersweet, last home game, but is it more of a bitter feeling, more of a sweet feeling, man?
It is. Both. A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Really happy to see you guys come out with the win tonight and on senior night. That was really awesome.
It was great.
Tell me, what was going through your mind on that onside kick when you have the whole Hillsboro team running at you and you got to catch that ball?
Oh, man, I don't even know. I just had to get the ball, We practice that every Thursday. Every situation we go through, make sure that in that situation, we know what to do. And it just came to me, and I was like, I got it.
Absolutely.
I just wrapped it up, went down.
Mr. Confident, I love it, man.
Yep.
Love it.
Yep.
Well, Coach Branscombe, he made sure to let us know that you are indeed the catcher of the baseball team, and there's a reason for that. So, well done, my man.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for giving us a few comments, and I'm going to get to Mr. Gunner Bodie, too.
All righty.
Jaden, good job, bub. Proud of you.
Thank you.
Woo, Gunner. How you doing, bub?
Doing good. How you doing?
Good, man. Heck of a game out there tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what was the mud out there like tonight?
Couldn't have no grip at all. So we had like a little fair.
Yeah, hey, let me see those cleats real quick.
Oh, yeah. Got some over there.
Yeah, those might be, what, half-inch cleats, Mr. Beal? Those aren't big enough for tonight, are they?
No, definitely not. Maybe a little more like another centimeter on them would be good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Hey, what was it like out there when you're trying to push Hillsboro defenders? I mean, on a night like this?
Oh, it was rough for the most part because you couldn't grip nothing. You just got to go.
Yeah, absolutely,
Try to get your feet
man.
under you.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to ask you the same question, man. Bittersweet night with it being senior night. More
Yeah.
bitter, more sweet. What do you think?
I think it's sweet because going into it, I know it's going to be an emotional night regardless. But we came out with a win, made it sweet, like awesome.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I'll be the first to tell you that you big hog mallies up front, you got my vote for most valuable players of the game tonight.
I agree with that, but I think Potts and Caden's
Potts will take credit for it, and I'll give him credit where credit's due, but, you guys up front all season, man, I'm really proud of you. It's been fun watching you guys. You guys really pulled together, showed some really good leadership on the offensive line, man.
Yep,
so,
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
well done, sir.
Thank
well
you.
done. Well, hey, I'll let you get to the radio. Mr. Bodie, good job, bub.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
Very proud. Mr. Caden Penwell. How we doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing great. Feel great.
Yeah, you're probably one of the muddier ones out here tonight.
Yeah, it was real slick out there, real muddy.
A little bit, huh? A little
Yeah.
bit. Hey, so you had some injury problems earlier in the year, right?
Mm-hmm.
You come back. It's your senior year. What kind of has gone through your head since then, man?
I just want to be out there, play with all my friends, all my brothers that I've been playing with for years. And, I mean, it sucked getting hurt, having to go out for a couple games.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be out there, did everything I can to get back on that field.
Absolutely, man. We were really happy to see you out there. So I heard senior night, you're thinking about doing college baseball.
Yes,
what's
sir.
kind of the plan? Do you have a plan for that right now, or?
I don't know where I'm going yet. I have an offer to Bluffton. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Not sure yet.
Absolutely.
We'll see after this season.
Well, cool, man. Well, hey, Caden, I'll be the first one to tell you, you were one of the most electric players out there for the Tigers this year. It was really fun. I loved watching you on defense. You always seem to have a nose for the ball. You always seem to have good anticipation, and you know where it's going to go. So, man, I appreciate your senior leadership. I appreciate everything you've done for your program. I know your dad's proud of you. I know your mom's proud of you. It's been really fun watching you, my man. It really has been. So it's been a pleasure.
Well,
any lasting thoughts, any lasting comments here?
Feels great to win the Rotary Bowl.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. KP, been a pleasure, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, good stuff. Shaky Drakey, Stapleton. Drake, what's happening, man?
Not much, man. Just won the Rotary Bowl.
I thought you were going to say the World Series for a second.
Pretty much.
It feels like it, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, winning the Rotary Bowl's really, really cool thing, man. So what kind of goes – I was never a high school quarterback, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. What goes through your head as being kind of the leader of the team, being the quarterback, being the guy that has to make things happen and being the leader?
I just always got to be on my A game. Oh, I can never have my head down. Always have to be leading the team and setting a good example.
I can agree with you there because I don't know if I've ever seen you put your head down, man. Even on any bad play or misplay, you've shown a lot of resilience this year, and I got to say I'm very proud of you. I know everyone else is as well.
Appreciate it.
Tell me this, okay? What is your favorite Mr. Gossett play so far? Don't give away any secrets. But what has been your favorite play to run as a quarterback in your career?
Probably read, where I get to it's kind of like the running back shuffles down the line, and I kind of hold it and then go downhill. That's probably my favorite play because I'm probably going to hit somebody.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, I'll tell you what, you had some really good keepers tonight. I think, and I don't know for sure, but it seemed like you had more designed runs this week.
Yes,
was
sir.
that something that Coach Gossett and Coach Penwell kind of had for you at the start of the week?
Kind of with Cade. We had Cade in the box. It's a lot easier to run the ball. He helped out a lot.
Yeah.
Opened up the running game for all backs pretty much.
Yeah, great lead blocks there by Cade Sponsel, and I appreciate you throwing out your teammates and giving them some props there, man. Well done. So, Drake, I'll see you in class on Monday, my man.
See you later.
All right.
Fix some Chromebooks.
We got Coach Penwell here. Coach, I've asked just about every other guy here so far, what's it like to win the Rotary Bowl?
Well, it's been a long time since I've been on that side of it.
What's it been? 7 years since it's come back to our place.
And I don't think I wasn't coaching at that time, so it's longer than that for me. So I think it might have been, I can't remember when it was, Jake Warzodi or Zach Matrasha maybe. It's all a blur right now, but I'm going to enjoy this one, though.
Absolutely.
I'm going to enjoy this one. I'm super proud of it.
Well, and we discovered something at the end of the game. This is the first year that McClain has won multiple FAC games, so that's a first time in school history, at least for the FAC, right?
Yes.
So, man, just a big major accomplishment there, because we all know the FAC is traditionally, as you know, one of the tougher conferences in our area. So
it's a tough one.
Absolutely. So I'm going to ask you one more quick question, because I know you got a bunch of other stuff to do. What's been your favorite, besides it's going to be hard to beat tonight, what's been your favorite moment so far this season?
You know, I think it's more than one. You know, I love all the kids, but, you know, these seniors are pretty special to me.
Yeah.
I've coached a lot of these kids since they've been in third grade. I've grown up with them. They've come to the house for birthday parties and whatnot, and we've gone to theirs. And, you know, I'm just so proud of it. The special moment for me is I'm just blessed to be able to be a part of their life.
Absolutely.
It really is.
Yeah. And it's we've commented on it all night long, this senior class. They're not only a great group of football players, great group of kids, and more importantly, great group of leaders.
They are.
I don't know if I've seen a senior class that can lead like these guys have in and outside of the classroom, and they definitely pulled off really well. Yeah. So that's something to be really proud about as a coach.
I am. I'm super proud of all of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Coach Penwell, you know, we'll see where the rest of the season takes us. Hopefully we can get a spot here in the playoffs. We'll see.
Well, we should find out tonight or tomorrow morning.
Should find out. Yep.
I'm assuming.
So yeah, we'll try to keep everyone updated on that, and yeah, we'll go from there. So
yeah. Hey, I appreciate all you guys do. You guys do a great job up here.
Thanks.
I watch it when I go home sometimes.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Mr. Penwell, thank you, sir. Great season. Very proud of you, and very proud to call you a McClain Tiger, my man.
Through and through, buddy. Through
Absolutely.
And through. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I got to interview this guy.
Howdy.
Last but not least, Cade Sponsel's back there, but Mr. Potts, my man, you should definitely just go to bed. What number do you wear again?
Exactly.
You wear brown.
You want a hug? You?
Maybe later, my man.
Maybe
later, yeah. So 177 yards on the ground, 3 touchdowns. Most importantly, though, we've been commenting it all night, the leadership that you and guys like Cade have shown all night, all season. You know, how do you feel about that? How do you feel that, you know, this is your last game here at home, but you go out on top?
It's good. We had a great week of practice, new practice field, probably our best week all year.
Yeah.
Best week of practice, so it was good.
How is the new practice field? Do you like it?
I like it. It has a little bit of holes, but
yeah,
not as bad as concrete, what we were practicing on for 9 weeks.
We'll take it, right? We'll take it. So, Potsy, obviously I kind of asked Coach Penwell this last question. What, besides tonight, I know tonight's kind of the cherry on top here, what's kind of been your favorite, most, you know, memory-lasting part of this season?
Getting free Chipotle. After beating Chillicothe, we got free Chipotle.
All right.
So that just made the win even better.
Get this man some free Chipotle. Out there in Digital Land, if you guys are still listening, get Andrew Potts some Chipotle. He'll remember it forever. Well, Andrew, I'll be the first one to say, man, I'm really proud of you. I've known you for quite a few years now, and I've seen you spring up into the great young man that you are, and you're taller and bigger than me now, and that's fair enough.
Always have been.
Always have been, yeah, in your words. So,
yep.
Dude, proud of you. I'm glad you've been a part of this program, and I'm looking forward to seeing you continue to grow on and off, you know, whatever field or court that you go on, my man, okay?
Thanks.
All right. I won't get sappy on you anymore.
It's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
I know.
First nice thing I've ever heard.
I'll make sure to go back to making fun of you on Monday. Monday's a new day, my man.
Yeah.
All right. Mr. Potts, thank you, sir. Thank you for a good career. It's been fun, okay?
Thanks.
There's a lot in the pile.
Cade Sponsel.
Yeah.
Dude, I would hate to meet you in the A gap or the B gap or the C gap or anywhere else on that field.
That was the goal tonight.
Yeah,
that was the goal.
You were knocking some heads tonight. Motivation, man. What gets you going to just go and hit a guy in front of you like you did tonight? Because there were some cracks there.
Well, I always made it a goal. If I'm going to hit somebody, I hope the crowd can hear it. And I'm not a guy that's going to want to get put on their back. So I was making a statement that we was going to run in the middle, and they weren't going to run in the middle. And we were going to play tough man football tonight, and that's what we did.
Absolutely. I noticed a lot tonight. You were kind of like in a hybrid H-back, tight end position. Super back. There you go. Do you like that new position?
It was awesome.
Yeah?
It was awesome. As a pulling guard, we decided to just go ahead and put me in the backfield and
give you a little bit more time to find a guy and crack him.
We were rocking and rolling, and we were moving bodies, and the rest of the offensive linemen played a great game.
Right.
Connor Frazier came in from tight end to play guard, and he played a heck of a game. It also helps when you got the best running back in Highland County behind you that can take on 3 or 4 guys and still go. So it was we were just clicking on all cylinders tonight.
Absolutely. From the moment the game went on, it started, you guys controlled the A, B, C gaps, runs up the middle. I got to give props to you and guys like Jaden and Gunner. You guys were pushing that defensive line back all night, and it showed. And once again, very well played game, my man. Very well played game.
Thank you.
And if I heard this right, you plan on going to Oklahoma State, correct?
Yeah, that is
Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, that's where I'm going.
Yeah. So awesome, man. Veterinary science.
That's right.
All right. Well, dude. Like I said, it's been fun watching you. It's been fun watching you grow. And, I remember you when you were way smaller than me, and now you're bigger than me, and it's just weird. But
been bigger than you for a long time now.
I know. That's what Potsy said as well, so it's the truth. So, my man, it's been really good watching you, and I'm proud of you. Keep doing great things, okay?
Thank you.
Cade, thanks, my man.
See ya.
See ya.
Jay, can we trade headphones?
Yes.
No, me and you trade headphones.
Sure.
I get the sweaty ones.
Oh, yeah, you get the sweaty ones, yeah.
Big City Pizza player of the game, Jaden Allison. I'm going to eat with him tonight, right? That's what they said? Yeah, free pizza.
Heck yes.
Yeah.
Heck yes. Guys, once again, it's been really, really fun. It's been really, really cool. Mr. Beal, thanks for joining me tonight.
Hey, it might take me a while to get to bed tonight.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was a good experience.
Significant energy. And plus, I might not get the smell out of my nose from packing all them boys up here in this press box.
Yeah, this is the time where we should have opened the windows.
Yeah,
we should have opened
it's raining,
the windows.
but that brings me back. Yeah, you know,
absolutely. So, Mr. Beal, once again, thanks for being on here. Everyone out there, thanks for tuning in for 5 games. I know that I'm going to enjoy a little bit of rest, and I know Brad will as well. But we'll be right back at you for basketball season. We're going to plan on trying to get 2 or 3 games in for both boys and girls, including some of the senior night activities then. So we'll definitely be back with you guys here soon, but we're going to enjoy a little bit of time off and go from there. So hopefully, again, if the Tigers are indeed in the playoffs, as Mr. Bolander said, we wish them the best of luck. We hope that you guys can make it to wherever they may travel, support them. And who knows, you might get another night like we had tonight. So
I don't care where it is. Ain't nobody traveling like Tiger Country.
No.
Like Tiger Nation.
Hillsboro did a good job. I'll give them props tonight, but you're right. Absolutely no one is traveling like us. We support our kids
I'm talking about the playoffs. It doesn't matter who we're playing, what seat we are. Nobody's going to travel like Tiger Nation. So we challenge you all to be there wherever it is, and if it's not there, we challenge you all to be at the first basketball game here coming up in December. So,
yep, absolutely.
Exciting seasons ahead, or exciting finale of the season to come for football here. So,
absolutely, guys. for Mr. Mark Beal and myself, I want to thank you once again, and we will catch you all on the flip side. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.